Okay, ladies and germs, we're live for Nery versus Figueroa. Good fight here between Burgos and their what's his face. Good fight, very good fight. I'd hate to have to score this thing. The judges must be having a hell of a hard time deciding who's winning these rounds because a lot of these rounds are very close. Martinez and Burgos fighting in the phone booth. Excellent fight. That was good, Antonio. Yeah, man. Very good fight. Very good fight. Got to admit it. I was just going to hang back for this one, to be honest, because I wanted to watch this one with the volume up. But I'm like, I might as well go live. Why not? Starting to become somewhat of a tradition. Alejandro, what's good, Alejandro? Who you like tonight, man? You like Nery or you like Figueroa? I don't know, man. I didn't make a prediction for that fight. Like I can't decide because I'm not impressed with Brandon Figueroa. I never have been. But Luis Nery, he's been looking shit. He's been looking basic his last two fights. So it's like, man, I don't know. It's a good fight. Don't get me wrong, it's a good fight. But I can't tell you who's gonna win it. Got you right now. Let me send this link in real quick. Broadcast info. How do you share? Because I'm on my phone right now. I ain't even doing it on my laptop. I'm doing it on my phone. Invite a guest. Settings, private chat, broadcast, post a comment. How do you send a link? I'm using my phone right now. I ain't even invite a guest. All right, there go. Copy the clipboard. Johnny Blake. Yeah, that's the same shit I said, Johnny. I said, regardless of who wins tonight, I don't even know why they trying to call this shit a unification match. It's not a fucking unification match. They need to stop trying to pull the wool over people's eyes. This is not a unification match. But regardless of who wins tonight, I think Stephen Fulton will beat him. I don't know who he's fighting, dog. If you watching UFC, you in the wrong place. Yeah, Brandon's the naturally bigger guy. You know what would be funny is if Brandon comes out here using his height and using his reach. That's what I wouldn't be that's what I don't expect. Let me see. I'll post the comment. Shoot this right here. All right, I got you right now, Alejandro. Just posted the link, bro. But yeah, man. Good fight between Martinez and Burgos, man. Very good fight. I feel like Burgos is nicking these rounds because round by round, you always see Martinez end up on the ropes. It's always Martinez that ends up with his back on the ropes trying to fight his way off them shit. So I kind of feel like maybe the judges will give it to Burgos, but it's a phone booth fight. So, I mean, and both guys are showing very good work. So it is what it is. Good phone booth action, man. You got to love that. All right, I got you right now. Add the stream.
¿Qué lo que? ¿Qué lo que?
Chilling, man.
Hey, Brandon Figueroa
Mira,
is my
baja ese
homie.
volumen. Me quiere meterme en problemas con ese volumen.
Ah, ¿de qué? ¿De la pelea?
Ajá, y es bien knockout.
Déjale. De poder a poder.
¿Cómo ve la pelea? ¿Quién tú crees está ganando? ¿Burgos o Martínez?
Yo creo que Burgos, pero it's very hard, very tough fight for Martínez, you know.
Yeah,
Sorry. Burgos is winning.
Burgos está ganando.
Yeah, that's right. Burgos is winning, but Martínez is giving him hell.
Yeah. Good fight, though. Very good fight. ¿Cómo ve la pelea con Figueroa y Nery? ¿Cómo tú ves la pelea?
Figueroa is my homie. I met him here in Mexico City 2 years ago, and he's a great guy. I was speaking with him because he came to the Romanza gym,
Uh-huh.
and I have several friends over there. So he came here to Mexico to spar with some Mexican boxers, and he's a very good guy. So, and Luis Neri for me is like a very se me hace como un tipo muy traidor, Neri, como un tipo con pocos
Sí,
principios.
sí, que cuando él se fue, que cuando ya yo vi que hasta con Reynoso no podía mantener a good working relationship, ahí yo vi que mira, este tipo un fracaso, man. Este tipo un fracaso. I don't know where he's going. I really don't know where he's going.
But I think Figueroa is my homie on whatever, but I think Luis Neri has too much power, bro.
Not at this. I mean, I don't know, dog. Like he's been looking ordinario his last two fights. He's just been looking ordinary.
Yeah, he been looking kind of mediocre in his last fights. But let's see. I think Neri versus Figueroa is a good test for both of them.
It is. It is. It is. It'll be the best fight that. I mean, for Brandon Figueroa, it's a big step up. That's the other thing.
But because Figueroa looked like crap against Pollito.
So yes, he did. Yes, he did.
But
Por eso es que yo dije que yo no sabía. I don't know who to pick porque para mí los dos se parece. They've been looking ordinary in their last couple of fights. So I mean, it's a good fight, but they both
yeah,
been
that's true.
looking ordinary.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because oye, pero es que Pollito bueno, hay que ser francos. Pollito gives a hard fight to anybody. He even gave a big fight to Rigondo.
Ok, pero él no fue Nery que peleó con Payano hace como un año.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but yeah, like Nery took a lot of rounds, several rounds to finish Payano.
Ajá,
And
eso,
Payano, I believe he was coming from a loss.
yeah, he was coming off the knockout loss to Inui, I believe.
But
Remember, he fought Inoue in the World
yeah,
Boxing Super Series, the first quarter of the world, and he got knocked out in the first fucking round. So yo pensé,
yeah.
el Nery a lo mejor él lo tumba in the same amount of time, or at least
Es,
around the same time. That shit
es
took
que
a
el
lot
problema con
longer than I thought.
Nery, yeah, pero el problema con Nery Julius es que sí tienes razón. You're right. Nery right now at 122, I think he doesn't have the same punching power anymore. So I think
Eso es
you're
lo que yo
right.
estoy diciendo. At 122 pounds, he's not the same guy, man.
And
He's
he
not the
wants to
same
go
guy.
up to featherweight, bro. I think he's foot to the for the featherweights.
Manín, ese tipo lo matan en el 126. Ellos lo matan. Él es
Yo
demasiado
sí,
pequeño.
solo imagínate un 126 que a lo mejor no es como de los top, a lo mejor es como del top 10. I think Claudio Marrero stops Neri.
Ponlo así, ponlo así. Nery, he didn't really do all that much at 122. Like
Yeah,
he
that's right.
hasn't done a whole lot here. So if he thinking that he could go up to 126 in like 2 to 3 fights, yeah, they'll beat the shit out of him, dog. The shit. ¿Cómo te parece
Yeah,
esa pelea
yeah.
con Adam Lopez y Isaac Dogbe?
I don't know who Adam Lopez is. I haven't seen fights of him.
Okay, Adam Lopez, watch Lopez versus Oscar Valdez. That was one of the guys that Oscar fought right before he left 126. It was a good fight. Good. He's a good fighter. Good fighter. Isaac Dogbe, tú conoces a Isaac Dogbe, ¿no es verdad?
Yeah, yeah. El chaparrito.
Ajá, que peleó. That's who Navarrete beat for the belt. Interesting
Yeah.
fight, dog.
Yeah, the first encounter of Navarrete versus Dogbe was a pretty good fight.
It was, pero este es el lío con Dogbe. Ese tipo es chiquito para el 122. Yeah. Él es chiquito para el 122. So imagínate en el 126.
Bro, I think Dogbe is like 5'1" or something like that. He's super short.
Dude is like 4'11". Like, I love watching him fight because he throws a lot of punches, but it's like, bro, that dude is too little.
Bro, I think that I think that there's flyweights that are taller than Dogbe.
Yeah,
flyweights.
Dog. ¿A dónde está Ray Vargas? Ray Vargas supposed
Ray Vargas is like 126.
Well, right now, my understanding, yeah, he is featherweight because he's supposed to be Gary Russell Jr.'s man. How the fuck did that happen? How do you
Ray Vargas trains at Romanza Gym, and Dorado Reyes, Marcos Reyes told me he's about 5'11".
Yeah, he's tall, man. He's real big for like he's real big for those weights. But I don't know. Like with Gary Russell Jr., Ray Vargas hasn't fought in like I don't know. It feels like it's been 2 years, bro. It feels like
And
that
there's
dude
a
hasn't fought in forever.
yeah, and there's a trouble with Ray Vargas, bro. He doesn't like to fight tall. He likes the phone booth.
Bueno, eso no lo va a ayudar con Gary Russell Jr.
No,
Eso
that's
no lo va a
no.
ayudar.
I don't think Gary Russell has enough power to stop him, but I think he beats him.
No es eso. Es que normalmente, if Ray would have got a tune-up fight or two tune-up fights, está bien. Pero esta va a ser su primera pelea en el featherweight division.
Yeah, because he's the mandatory, no, for
Ajá,
Dana.
ellos ordenaron esa pelea. So, yo no sé cuándo va a pasar because they ordered that shit in fucking January, bro. They ordered that shit months ago, and we still don't know when it's supposed to happen. But that's what I remember. That they ordered that shit. Maybe it'll be on Fox, but at the same time, I don't know because they said que okay, el schedule de Fox ya van a salir con el schedule de Fox y PBC, and that was last week, bro. They didn't come out with that shit. So I'm like, yo, I don't know what the fuck going on, man.
But you know that la cosa que me alegra es que is that we are having maybe 3 or 4 undisputed champions this year.
Bueno, eso es cierto. Tú sabes lo que yo pienso ya. Canelo, ellos van a proteger Caleb Plant from el Canelo. Esa pelea no
I
va a pasar.
I don't think so, bro. It's too many. It's too much money.
Manín, si el Adam Kovnowski le ofrecieron $7 million and they turned it down. Luis Ortiz, they offered him $7 million and they turned it down. Jermall Charlo, $7 million for Andre. They turned it down. They offered Javante a little more than that for Tevin Farmer, and they turned it down. If they cannot get Canelo Alvarez to enter into a multi-fight deal, I'm telling you that fucking fight don't happen. It
Oh,
won't.
bro, I hope not because I want Canelo is going to be the first undisputed Mexican champion in 50 years since Rafael Herrera. Rafael Herrera
Manín,
was the last Mexican
yo
undisputed.
quiero que él haga esa historia, pero yo te estoy diciendo, ese güero no quiere esa pelea. Eso es la primera vaina. Ese güero no quiere esa pelea. Él está hablando mucha
I
mierda,
know, I know.
pero se le ve que él no quiere esa pelea.
Pero yo te voy a decir algo. Yo creo que a Plant le va a ir peor que a Saunders.
Eso fue lo que yo dije, manín, porque el
Yeah,
Saunders, por
yeah, I
lo
know.
menos él es zurdo. Por lo menos él es zurdo. Y para mí, he's a little bit more durable and a little bit more tricky than Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant se parece ordinario.
Bro, Caleb Plant looked like a C-class against Truax.
That's the same shit I said. Same fucking
Bro,
shit I
bro,
said.
Caleb Plant looked like the same level of Truax, bro. It was even competitive in some rounds.
No, y también yo me recuerdo de esa pelea que el día de, bueno, right after the fight, viene el Andre Ward de que, haciendo excusa para el tipo de que, Caleb fights to the left. No, he fucking fights to the, get the fuck out of here, bro. Don't make excuses for that shit. Ese tipo Truax tenía 37 años, and I think he was coming off a stint of inactivity too. And I'm like, bro, tú no puedes estar haciendo excusas para esta gente. Ese tipo is a guy that you were supposed to be able to put away easy. If you cannot put away Caleb Truax, how are you gonna keep Canelo off of you? How?
No, bro, that's Canelo by homicide.
By homicide, bro. Y eso que para mí, yo estaba hablando con Mark el otro día y yo le dije a Mark que mira, ese tipo Caleb Plant es más flaquito que el Saunders y él es más chiquito que el Callum Smith. Para mí, él no aguanta puño to the midsection. He won't be able to take the body work from Canelo. He's too thin.
And I'm not biased. O sea, yo no tengo preferencia por ninguna nacionalidad. Tú sabes que yo soy fan del boxeo.
Uh-huh.
Tú has visto que aunque sean mexicanos, yo le voy al que creo que va a ganar. In fact, some people told me like you're a traitor of your Mexican people. Like, bro, I like boxing. I don't like a boxer because he's Mexican. I like a boxer because he's a good boxer.
No, toditos somos así aquí. Toditos somos así aquí. Toditos.
But I think that, yeah, that's like I like that about this community. But I really think Canelo is going to stop Plant in devastating fashion, bro. Maybe like así como Avanesian contra Kelly, something like that.
mira, con ese puño que él le dio al Billy Joe Saunders y eso que Billy Joe es un zurdo, ¿me entiendes? Eso muchas veces confunde al orthodox fighter. It does make it harder when you got to deal with a southpaw. I see Caleb, all right, Caleb's an orthodox fighter. He's not a big body guy. He's not a volume guy. He's not a power guy. Lo más que él tiene es defensa. Pero eso no te va a ayudar with a guy that you can't keep off of you. This is not
No, and
Caleb
the other
Truex.
and the other issue with Caleb Plant es que le gusta pelear con las manos abajo.
También, porque él le gusta hacerse, like, he wants to do this, oh, I'm the slick fighter, I'm so fucking slick. Yo, Canelo beat the shit. Te lo estoy diciendo. Leo, te voy a hacer una pregunta, Leo. ¿Tú piensas que esa pelea va a pasar en septiembre?
Nope.
Yo tampoco.
No, it's not happening.
It won't happen,
it's
bro.
Not happening.
Because you can fight.
Okay. Listen.
Yeah.
Caleb Plant says $8 million for Billy Joe Saunders is a low ball. You check Billy Joe Saunders' all net worth is not more than $2 million. He's offering you 4 times your fucking net worth. And you say he got low ball?
Manín, con eso se ve que Manín, con eso se ve que cuando venga septiembre, when September gets.
Oh, bro, they're punching Burgos, bro.
Yo estoy fumando. ¿Qué está pasando?
Que le pegaron duro a Burgos, cerraron bien la pelea.
El diablo. Yo te estoy diciendo, when September gets here, bro, that dude is probably gonna ask for he's probably gonna ask for like $15 million or some shit. It's either that or they want Canelo to be a PBC fighter. I'm trying to tell you, man, that fucking fight won't happen.
Bro, I hope you're wrong, but
yo, I would like to be wrong. I say it all the time. I would like to be wrong. I want him to beat the shit out of Caleb.
Lo que iba a decir sobre Plant es que no, a lo mejor en inglés no me explica muy bien esta parte. Lo que iba a decir sobre Plant es que tú no puedes pelear con las manos abajo. You can't fight with your hands down if you don't have punching power, bro.
Bueno, mira la gente que él está peleando. Mike Lee, Vincent Farfendugan, fucking Caleb Truex.
Mike Lee was the rich kid.
Tú puedes pelear con la mano baja con esa gente porque esa gente no sirven. Pero con el Canelo, nah, you can't do that shit with Canelo, bro. That dude is gonna body you.
Mike Lee era el niño rico, ¿no?
¿Qué fue? Ajá, yeah, that dude is a politician, bro. That dude is not, like, ese tipo tiene dinero. Él no tiene que boxear. Él lo hace porque le da la gana. Él no tiene que boxear.
Like, you know, yeah, you can fight with your hands down if you have power like Roger Jr. or Donaire, you know. But if you don't have power, if you fight with your hands down, you're getting Josh Kelly.
Bro, that dude, I'm trying to tell you, he fight with his hands down against the Mike Lees, the Farfendugans, and the fucking Truaxes of the world. He, like, if he try that shit with, and that's how I know, like, bro, like, he knows, él lo sabe, that, yo, you don't stand a chance against Canelo, bro. You fucking know that. Y por eso, he's gonna ask for like 15 million, maybe 20 million. You never know. Them dudes don't give a fuck about pricing themselves out, dog. Like, they
have history doing that.
Think about it. Davis turned down by $7-8 million for Tevin Farmer. That's not even an $8 million fight, but they was offering you that just so you could have that fight. And this goofy motherfucker really turned it down. Like, yo, you could have knocked out Tevin Farmer. Like, you probably wouldn't have beat Vasily Lomachenko. Fucked around. You probably wouldn't have beat Burchell neither. But Farmer, you could have won that fight, man. You could have won that fight and made that money. And you ain't even take it. So you could fight Ruiz, Hugo Ruiz. Chill, bro. They gonna fuck up that fight, man.
Oye, Leo, una pregunta. ¿Tú de dónde eres? ¿Hablas español, no?
Chile.
Chile,
Chileno.
Perfecto.
Let's not forget, this is not the first time Caleb Plant rejected Canelo.
Esa es la otra cosa. Ya van dos veces que eso pasó.
Un chileno, un
And for
mexicano
what?
y un dominicano. Suena como el inicio de un mal chiste.
Yo te dije que yo soy. El mundo no sabe. I'm half Chilean, bro. I'm half Chilean.
No sabía. Eres como Benavides, que es mitad ecuatoriano que nadie sabía, ¿no?
Nadie sabe, es un secreto. Nada más se puede decir en español. Yo soy dominicano. Bueno, yo nada más conozco my Dominican side, to be honest, but I'm half Chilean, bro. Pero yo te estoy diciendo, ya van 2 veces que el Caleb Plant, oh no, que yo no tengo suficiente tiempo para... Bullshit, bro.
Se la robaron a
Bullshit, you don't have
Martínez.
enough time.
Se la robaron a Martínez.
¿Se la robaron?
Están abucheando.
Eso son,
Oh,
de
bro,
que
such a
no,
shame.
él no me quiere darme suficiente tiempo. Ponlo tú así, ¿verdad? El Canelo ya peleó 3 veces en less than 12 months. So, si él lo puede hacer, ¿por qué tú no lo puedes hacer? Si él lo puede hacer. Tú no estás peleando con Guerrero. Tú no estás peleando con Godzilla ni King Kong. Pero no la verdad. Él está peleó con 2 campeones that have never been beaten before, and he did it in less than 12 months. On that schedule, if he could do that, and he's the cash cow, why you can't do that?
Bro, my trouble with Plan is like he's a poor man, Roy Jones Jr.
I wouldn't even make that comparison because he's not explosive at all. Like he's not explosive.
I think he's a big fan of Roy Jones Jr., bro, but he's like a Walmart version of Roy Jones Jr.
No, he's an off-brand Orthodox Lara. He's an off-brand Lara. He's an Orthodox Lara.
Better. Yeah, I think.
Pero Lara es más mejor, porque por lo menos se puede decir que Lara tiene poder. He has power en el 154. He does have power.
Yo, but Lara está envejeciendo bien, o sea, para tener ya casi 40, pelea todavía un buen nivel.
Bueno, mira, who he fought? Cornflake? Con esa gente, manín. Con esa gente.
I know.
Te voy a decir algo. Yo no sé si Lara le gana ese japonés Murata en el 160, porque ya Lara está en el 160. Y yo no sé que Lara le gane a ese tipo.
Yeah, maybe his age can show against Murata.
Eso es lo que estoy diciendo, puro muerto. The last couple of fights, puro muerto. Después de esa pelea con Castaño, puro muerto he been fighting, bro. Like you
bro, Castaño versus Chenda, gonna be a great fight, bro. I don't know why people is overlooking Castaño, bro. Castaño is a good fighter. And he's a warrior.
Castaño es buen peleador, buen guerrero, pero el lío es que Castaño is going to stay in front of Charlo. He's going to stay in front of him and he's going to stay on top of him. Eso le va a dar mucha oportunidad para Charlo to get off those uppercuts. Like
oye, pero Castaño no pega caricias. Castaño es a hard hitter too.
He's a hard hitter y aguanta puño bien, pero te estoy diciendo, a guy who's going to stand in front of Jermel Charlo is going to afford him opportunities to get off short uppercuts. And he's a strong puncher at 54. He's one of the strongest punchers there. So, yo me imagino que la pelea se va a parecer casi un poquito como la pelea con Rosario, porque Rosario, he was putting a lot of pressure on Jermel. Y un puño va a conectar and he's gonna fucking drop Castaño.
It's gonna be a good fight, but you know the biggest fight is coming next week. Ramirez versus Taylor gonna be a good fight.
Yo no sé quién va a ganar esa pelea, pero I'm leaning towards the Highlander. I am leaning towards the Scotsman. It's just that Jose Ramirez, he is underrated and he gets slept on a lot. Like, ese tipo aguanta puño, da duro, es grandecito para el 140. Ese tipo no es pequeño para el 140. That dude is like 5'11" at 140 pounds. That's big for 140.
Taylor is a very crafty boxer.
Sí, pero
he's a hard puncher too.
Sí, pero a Taylor, el lío de Taylor es chequea la pelea con Baranchik y chequea la pelea con Prograis. Aunque él es alto, él no lo usa. Él le gusta pelear cerco a su opponent. And with Ramirez, you don't have to work for him if you do that. If you fight him in the phone booth, that's what he wants.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like Pastor. He gave Ramirez problems because he was moving and throwing straight punches. If you don't do that, you giving Ramirez what he wants. Then you gonna fight him in the phone booth. That's what he wants.
¿Estás viendo la entrevista de Nery? Es que ahorita está Nery, pero ya se está quedando pelón.
Bueno, yo no sé. I don't know what version of Luis Nery we're about to get. He's not with Reynoso. Who did he
No,
go
pero ya,
to?
o sea, Nery está quedándose calvo.
Caco Pelao.
Porque por eso ya se decoloró el pelo, pero ya está pelado, está quedando pelón.
Te voy a decir algo, ten cuidado con esa gente que tú ves que tienen el caco pelado, porque para mí ellos están haciendo eso para que no le cojan examen a su pelo. El David Lemieux, te estoy diciendo algo, manín. Yo dije esto hace mucho tiempo, que tú no estás viendo que mucha de esta gente se están poniendo caco pelado. El David Lemieux, caco pelado. And he's not the only one. It's a couple of guys out there. If you notice, it's a lot of guys, they getting these baldies. And I'm like, yo, why is so many guys getting baldies?
Because of the hair follicle test.
Because of the fucking hair follicle test, bro.
Bro, I gotta go, so siempre un honor hablar con ustedes, muchachos.
Que lo pase bien, Alejandro.
See you later.
Vale.
Hamburguesa.
Nos vemos.
Leo, I'm telling you, bro, you gotta notice, if you pay attention, right, you'll notice that it's guys, it's a lot of guys that's cutting all their hair off. And I'm like, I don't understand why they doing that. Like, that shit don't look good. So why the fuck they doing that? And the only thing
Se
I can
quedan
think
calvos de la nada.
Caco pelao, man. Caco pelao. These is guys that normally have hair y de repente they cut it all off. There has to be a reason for that shit.
Nery, el Panterita Nery, he has a suspect past, to say at least.
Eso ya se sabe la historia de Luis Nery. Y tú sabes que después que pasó toda esa vaina en Japón, you see that he started looking ordinary. You see that he started looking regular. También, this ain't 118 pounds. This ain't bantamweight. This is super bantamweight. Es el 122. Y el power, la pegada del tipo, it doesn't look anywhere near as devastating as it looked with Yamanaka.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of Yamanaka.
He beat the fucking... I was impressed. It was hard to watch. Like, yo, he's ragdolling Yamanaka. Pero tú sabes lo que pasó. El clenbuterol. Después en la próxima pelea, he doesn't make the fucking weight. It's like, yo, dog, ya se ve lo que está pasando con este tipo.
Yeah, that's right. But I remember all that shit about Canelo and Caleb Plant. Boxing Bits and Rhymes says it all on his breakdown. Why nobody of these motherfuckers can beat Canelo? Canelo was fighting Sugar Shane Mosley, Miguel Cotto,
Carmen
Cintron, Lara, Austin Trout. Who are these guys fighting?
Eso es la verdad. Mira, chequea. Te voy a decir, el Shane Mosley, Kermit Cintrone, Ryan Rhodes. He fought Ricky Hatton's brother. He fought Cotto's brother. He fought, I believe he fought Frankie Gomez. Was it Frankie Gomez or was it Alfonso Gomez? I forget.
Alfonso.
He fought Alfonso Gomez. He fought el Perro Angulo. It's like, y eso fue en tiempo antiguo. Eso es hace muchos años que él tenía esa experiencia. Ahora mira lo que está haciendo. 2 veces con el Golovkin. 1 vez con el Danny Jacobs. Después con el Callum Smith. Después con el zurdo Billy Joe Saunders. También peleó con Lara. También peleó con Austin Trout. También peleó con Miguel Cotto. Él ya tiene toda la respuesta for whatever these guys bring. Whatever you bring, he's seen it before.
And this guy, Billy Joe Saunders, asking for a 22-foot ring. You give me a fucking stadium. You give me a basketball. You give me a football stadium, and the results are the same.
Exactly
the same.
All that shit. Yo dije que para mí, a lot of people thought, right, that Billy Joe Saunders was like, oh, these are mind games. Those ain't mind games, bro. It's that he's scared. Those wasn't mind games. He's just fucking scared, bro. Se le ve. Tú puedes ver, like, te lo estoy diciendo. Demetrius Andrade isn't scared. He wants to fight. Win or lose, he wants to fight. David Benavidez isn't scared. He win or lose, He wants the fight. Pero el Charlo, el Plant, nah, y'all don't want that fight. Y'all acting like y'all want that fight, but y'all don't really want that
Yeah.
fight because you know you don't stand a fucking chance.
And I don't know, Andrade, it's like he wants that fight, but he gets in the ring with Canelo, he gets hit with one hard punch, and suddenly he doesn't want the fight.
Te lo voy a decir, mira. Él piensa que porque él es alto y porque él es zurdo, que él se va a salvarse con eso. Like, nah, bro, you be off balance when you throw punches, bro. And this dude is a counter puncher. Con un puño, con una pega que le da ese tipo, he gonna feel like he's in a different fucking planet. He's gonna feel like he on Mars.
Billy Joe Saunders has a chin. He has a beard.
He does.
I
He
never,
does.
I never, I never watched Billy Joe Saunders on that fight with chicken legs. Nothing of that. But he got his face broken.
Y mira que
That's the
cuando él le
guy.
dio,
That's
when he hit him with that uppercut, when he was wailing on him and by the ropes, he caught him with a clean right hand. And Billy, he took the shit. Like he didn't go
yeah.
down, he didn't get wobbly, he didn't have no spaghetti legs. He took the shit. Billy got a chin, man.
Andrade doesn't have a chin.
Yo no me
Andrade
imagino.
doesn't have the chin.
Manín, si Alantez Fox lo tumbó. Alantez Fox dropped him, bro. Vanes
But
Marderosian dropped him,
Vanessa
bro.
Ocean.
No me digas cuento de Demetrius Andre. Be like, oh, get the fuck out of here, man. Like,
Vanessa Martirosian knocks this guy down with a straight left hand. With a straight, oh my god.
no,
With
pero
a
mira,
straight left hand.
Él no estaba sufriendo con el Liam Williams. Ese tipo estaba sufriendo. He was going through hell, bro. Con ese tipo.
And the most funny shit. Did you see the interview of Andrade after he crashed the Canelo press conference?
Yeah, I seen that
You
shit.
see the you see the interview after
No.
when he was
Matter of fact,
talking.
I didn't see the interview after that shit. I didn't
Yeah,
see the one after
it
that
was
shit.
it was talking shit about Billy Joe Saunders is amateurish. He doesn't have to box, dude. That lean forward when you are talking punches, when you are not seeing your opponent, that Billy Joe Saunders did, and he got caught by that huge uppercut. Motherfucker, you do the same shit
Él hace la
every
misma.
fight,
You know
every
he
fucking
leans. Yeah,
fight.
he leans over his lead foot. Like he does the same shit. Like yo, you be leaning over your lead foot. You do that on a regular. Except when you do it, you be missing these wide ass. That's why look. I don't want to sound like I'm shitting on Andre. I really don't. Pero este cuento de que no, que él le tiene miedo. Nah, bro, not this guy. Not him. Like Benavides, porque él es grandecito y tira mucho
Maybe,
puño.
maybe.
Ok, ahí yo veo que posiblemente la pelea puede ser dura, posiblemente porque ese tipo es grandecito, he's a big guy, pero también uno tiene que pensar que this is a guy who lost his title on the scales, he blew the weight. How much
Yeah,
longer can he keep making super middleweight healthy when we all know this motherfucker's a light heavyweight? He's a light heavyweight, this dude,
yeah.
bro.
How old is he?
Ese tipo tiene como 25, 20 algo años por ahí. No es viejito. No, he's not approaching 30 yet. Pero he's 24, around there, 24, 25.
Yeah, 24, maybe. He
How
was
much?
pretty young when he fought Anthony Dirrell. He was pretty young, 22, 23.
Lo que yo estoy diciendo en el tiempo que va a coger for that fight to happen, right? Imagínate, it has to be the next year probably, right? Probably
Yeah,
next year. How long can this guy keep making super middleweight healthy? Because depending on how long it takes, eso afecta your ability to take punches. If you keep
yes,
cutting down in weight, when you know what, you need to move up, bro. You've been here too long. You're too fucking big.
yeah. It's a big kid,
Eso
big,
pasa,
big kid.
like, yo, ese tipo, eso ya se le ve que ese tipo is a fucking light heavy. That dude is a light heavyweight, bro. Look at all the super middleweights standing next to him. Him ain't, I think it wasn't him and Caleb Plant. It was him and Zurdo Ramirez. They took a picture, and it's like, yo, y'all sure these guys are super middleweights, B? These guys is big, man.
And he has a huge head. He has a heavyweight head.
Yeah, like that
It's,
dude, he'll fuck around. He could be a cruiserweight. Like, eso es lo que estoy diciendo. Que en ese tiempo, in the time it takes for the fight to get made, you have to wonder about his punch resistance because you know what? Maybe you stay at super middleweight too long. Yeah, that's
yeah,
possible. You might stay there too long. Ese tipo tiene mucha pelea. Yeah, he got a lot of fights. Zurdo already moved up, and Zurdo's older than you, and he already moved up. Callum Smith about to go to 75. I'm thinking in the time it takes David to fight Canelo, if the fight ever happens, it ain't gonna be this year. It'll be next year at some point. And what is
yeah.
his punch resistance gonna be next year?
Mm. And this kid likes to party. He
También.
likes that polvo.
A él le gusta ese polvo.
Ese
El Johnson and
polvo.
Johnson. Lo que
Ese
estoy
talco.
diciendo. Él no tiene disciplina, ese tipo. Él no tiene disciplina. Ya se le ve.
No.
La primera vez fue por el polvo. La segunda vez fue por el pollo. It's like, dog, like you have no discipline, bro. Aquí está el Danny Román. Él quiere una revancha with MJ Akhmadaliev. Y yo lo que estoy pensando es, ok, si tú quieres revancha, ¿por qué tú te fuiste para el PBC? Why the fuck would you go over there?
Guys go to PVC to make money. That's it.
Yeah. Guys go to
That's it.
PBC. Guys go to PBC to get paid, not
Yeah.
to fight. That's why they go over there. No, yo no me olvidé que el Rey Vargas, el Navarrete started calling him out. Él dijo, mira, si ese tipo quiere pelear conmigo, él tiene mi número de teléfono. Inmediatamente después de eso, el Rey Vargas se va para el PBC. Not but a week or two later, oh, Ray Vargas. I'm like, yo, dog, you can't make this shit up. Is it a coincidence that this dude want to
Nah.
unify with you and you go over there? That can't be a coincidence, dog.
Who was the fierce guy that we know? Peter Quillen. Yes. $1 million to stay on the couch. You kill
Exactamente.
that dude. You kill that dude. You kill his fighting spirit.
Eso, y también con Keith Thurman. También con Keith Thurman. Que cuando ese tipo regrese, alguien lo va a romperlo a él, man. Unless they put him in there with dead bodies for 3 fights, that dude is gonna get beat, dog. He's gonna get beat. Somebody gonna do it.
Yeah, maybe gets beat after. O sea, before.
Posiblemente, porque ¿cómo va a ser que there was plenty of opportunity el año pasado, pandemia y todo? Había oportunidad para pelear porque Sean Porter had a fight, ¿no es verdad? Errol Spence had a fucking fight. Tú no peleaste ya en 2 años y tú perdiste la última pelea tuya, tú la perdiste a un viejito, un anciano de 41 años. That's fucking wow, bro. You was really in the passing of the torch fight and you dropped the torch. That's crazy. Allá lo que hay es gente que no sirve, man. Esos tipos no sirven.
No, but PVC doesn't know how to handle these guys.
No, eso allá, eso es un party. Es un party allá. Tú vas para allá para hueler polvo y comer comida. PBC is a barbecue, bro. That shit is a cookout.
Yeah.
If boxing was a cookout, it would be PBC. Vamos a ver, está el Danny Román con el Espinosa. El Espinosa le está dando trabajo, trabajito. Ay. No me gustó cómo se vio el Román con el dominicano ese payano. No me gustó.
No.
He looked bad, bro. Danny Roman looked bad in that fight, bro. Vamos a ver.
What? Payano, let's fight.
Payano,
Let's fight.
antes de eso, he was coming off the loss to Luis Nery.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Diablo, le está dando una salsa. Espinosa le está dando una salsa a este tipo.
Shit.
If I'm telling you, Sophia, if boxing was a cookout, it'll be the PBC. You just got a lot of guys over there. They drinking, they eating, they sniffing coke. That shit is a cookout over there, man. That shit is like a party or some shit. That shit ain't no stable. That's a cookout over there, bro. Yo, Danny going through it, man. This dude is this only the first round. This is only the first round, bro. Espinosa trying to punch a hole through this man. He done spent most of the first round with his back on the ropes getting his midsection worked. Most of the first round. You better not fight MJ again. If you fight MJ again, he gonna fuck you up even worse. No respect from Espinoza coming forward, high guard, looking to catch shots on the glove. Danny Roman cannot assert himself against this man. He cannot do it. Ooh, two-piece. Diablo, y la pelea ya comenzó, man. This is only el primer asalto. Oh, you got a long night ahead of you, Danny. And the other shit is Danny Roman was never a big puncher. Like, he was never a big puncher, so you're gonna have a hard time getting Espinoza's respect. PBC, where you lose to journeyman. Ain't that the motherfucking truth? Keys to success for Roman: don't stay in the pocket, counter effectively, use combinations to the body. Well, how the fuck is he supposed to use combinations to the body if you're telling him not to stay in the pocket? Who fucking came up with that shit? How you gonna tell a motherfucker use combinations to the body but don't stay in the pocket? That don't make a lot of sense, man. Make it a
No, it doesn't.
firefight. Don't square up. Double a left hook. Like, what are you supposed to do? Hit him with body shots from the outside? How you gonna do that? Well, should I say, how is he gonna throw combinations to the body from the outside? Danny ain't gonna become a different guy overnight, man. Danny gonna do the same shit that he always do. And he is getting hit with a lot of shots. He's getting hit with a lot of shots. Ooh, left hook. Espinoza is not playing. That man is not playing. Bad intentions on every punch. The funny shit is Danny looked bigger than Espinoza. He is tearing Danny up. God damn. God damn. Damn, dog. That right hand had everything on it. A little bit of lettuce, tomatoes, mustard. Espinoza is not for the grab assing. That man came to fight. It ain't even like Danny not landing here and there. He just can't get this dude's respect. He can't get his respect. Another right, yo, them right hands is landing, B. Ay, pobre Danny, man. Pobre Danny. This is only the second round. This dude done got hit with. I couldn't even. I lost count of how many right hands he got hit with. This dude needs answers. Seriously. Yeah, you could watch it on Showtime, Justin. What kind of question is that? This was Danny's. Yo, that's wild. What if he get his ass beat on his birthday week? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. This is only the second round. I got Espinoza up to. Oh, all right, Danny. All right, Danny. All right, Danny. You didn't win the round, but for free, man, you better fucking get you a Showtime subscription for free. Jim Gray, Al, Fran, and Jim Gray. I don't know what the fuck they talking about because I got the volume down. What, Jim Gray play basketball? He in the Basketball Hall of Fame? Then he better figure something out, man. He can't have more rounds like that. Super bantamweight, round 3. I remember I saw Danny a couple of weeks ago complaining that he didn't have a fight day. Well, you got one now. You got one now. Oh shit. He was mad. He was like, yo, that shit is wild, unprofessional, doing all this training and not having a fight date. Well, you got one now, Danny. Who is XZX? Let's see. ZX, who is this?
Who does it sound like, Reem?
Who's ZX?
It's battle, man.
You watching Danny Roman get his ass beat?
Nah, I'm at work actually.
Danny Roman is getting his ass beat. He's getting his ass beat. He fighting back though. I
But
mean, he fighting back, but it's just like, yo, all the cleaner work, all the clean shots is coming from Espinoza. Like, Danny don't got nothing on them punches, dog. This dude don't respect him at all.
see, I didn't even know what fight was going on tonight. I had to work overnight.
Nah, well, I wasn't gonna go live because I wanted to watch the fight with the sound on. And I'm like, man, but I'm like, it's turning into a tradition. Like, so I'm like, yeah, I'll go live. Some of these motherfucking shits I'm not gonna go live for because I want to watch the shit with the sound on sometimes. That motherfucking Buatsi fight, man, he knocked the shit out of that motherfucker earlier today, man. That right hand, like that dude looked like he just got hit by a lightning bolt.
What do you think about him, Buatsi? Like
I like him. He could go all the way. He could go all the way.
he got the energy, he got the spirit, and he got like I see the tenacity. But as far as the skills, I mean, he seemed pretty basic to me.
I agree with you there that he needs a little bit more subtleties and shit like that. But he has a solid base, and now that he's with Virgil, I know he's gonna get better because that's a good pairing. Them two, that's a very good pairing. Virgil will teach him a thing or two. Yo, Alexis, what's good, man? You watching this PBC card, man? It's a link up there somewhere if you want to join, bro. It's a link up there. Let me get the
But
link for you, bro. Let me get the link real quick. Post it in the comments. Post a comment.
I mean, I think Virgil is a good trainer when it comes to the basics, though. Like usually, I always say Robert Garcia, but I don't even really want to recommend people to Robert Garcia anymore because he just has way too many fighters to train.
No, it's not even that. For the kind of fighter that Buatsi is and the gifts that he has, Virgil is a very good choice. For the kind of fighter that he is and the kind of fighter that he could be, that's a very good choice, Virgil Hunter. So I think it's gonna be a fruitful relationship.
Do you think Teddy Atlas could be still a successful trainer?
Teddy, it's like Teddy's good for intangible shit like motivation and shit like that. Like he's not in the business of training fighters anymore. You know, didn't he train motherfucking Vosdick for that motherfucking Better Be fight? That was
Yeah,
Teddy, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
yeah.
He trained Tim Bradley to knock out Rios.
And yeah, he did. That's true. He did. And I remember he knocked out Rios with a body shot. So that was like, yeah, yo, he did do that. But I mean,
Ted,
Teddy's not in the business of training fighters anymore, man.
Teddy wants doesn't want the trouble anymore.
He making money
It's
off
too.
that podcast, bro. He making buku dollars. Look at the amount of views he gets for that shit. And he ain't even covering boxing matches like that no more. He really covers UFC fights.
Yeah, I thought people mostly like Teddy Atlas because of his opinion. He's so opinionated. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, he got a lot of fucking opinions and he got a lot of YouTube
Yeah,
hits, man. That dude get
Wha-
like that dude get like 250 something, 300,000, 400,000 views for UFC for UFC shit he be talking about. Like he really don't be talking about boxing like that.
I think
I
that
ain't
he.
mad
I
at
think
him.
that he just.
I ain't mad
I
at
think
him.
that.
Get your money, Teddy.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him either.
Alexis was good, man. You watching this quality PBC card?
Yeah,
Watching Danny Roman get
yeah.
his get his ass beat.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, this guy. What do you know about this Espinoza guy?
I know nothing about Espinoza, bro. I know Danny. I don't know Espinoza.
Well, I gotta say, I like what I'm seeing from Danny Roman. What do you think?
I think Espinoza looks like a top rank fighter. That's what I think. He looked like a fucking top rank fighter, man.
Yeah, this is one of the decent cards that Showtime that Showtime announced that was okay. I mean, except for the Nery Figueroa shit, because we all know that Figueroa is just moving up, and I don't
Was
know,
it
man.
bad? Did the fight happen already?
No, 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 it didn't happen yet. What I'm gonna say about Nery and Figueroa, the reason I like to fight a lot is because I don't have a high opinion of either of them. I think Stephen Fulton beats the shit out of both of them.
Mm.
But because I don't know the outcome, I really want to see what's gonna. Because Brandon Figueroa, he has no wow factor, bro. Like I like. Why y'all invested in this guy? He's not that good. You could see that the
He's just
promotion.
more. I was just
Go
about to
ahead,
say he's
battle.
just more defensively responsible, just a little bit than Omar, but that's just really it.
That yeah. Because Omar fell apart, bro. Like I like not for nothing when he beat Guerrero. I thought, all right, Omar. They put him in there with Ugas. I was like, nah, Ugas is gonna fuck him up, dog. Yo,
Oh my god.
Alexis,
Oh
Alexis, you remember Cliff? You remember Cliff at Fetus?
yes, yes.
I I bet with him. That was like he kept telling me, nah, man, Omar gonna fuck him up. He gonna tear him up on the
Oh
inside. I'm like,
come
no,
on,
he
man.
not. No, he not. Ugas
Cause
is gonna
listen,
fuck him up.
listen.
Was messing
Wasn't
up
Omar
Sean Porter on the
Figueroa?
inside.
Hey, wasn't Omar Figueroa a fucking a comedian?
I mean,
Was
I
he?
think his welterweight campaign is a comedy, if that's what you mean.
No, no. I'm telling you, he's got like some kind of background in comedy.
You
I remember.
talking about Omar Figueroa, the fighter?
Yeah, man, him.
Get the fuck. What he be like doing stand up and telling jokes and shit?
Yeah,
Nah, not
yeah.
him. Not him, Julius. He talking about the bartender that was at the that was at the fight. Yeah, he was a comedian. His name is also Omar.
Who?
Nah, Omar
You're way
Figueroa
over
is
your
not
head.
no comedian, bro. Like
Dude, I'm
he
telling you, bro. Look,
alcoholic.
do you have a computer? Do you have a computer next to you?
Yeah, I'm about to look this shit up.
Put
Like you,
Omar Figueroa, comedian. Omar
yo,
Figueroa,
Man,
boxer slash comedian.
all
he
right.
probably
Omar,
you know what I think he is. I think he's like okay. You ever watch Friends? Ring IQ.
yeah, I seen Friends.
You remember Fun Bobby?
For, that's Omar, bro.
Yeah, that's how Omar is. Like he's only fun when he's drunk, so he can just talk about like every single story. He gonna start off with, "Hey, I was so wasted," or I woke up in somebody's dumpster." Like he's fun Bobby.
Okay, yeah, he's
Yeah, yeah.
definitely got a drinking problem. That's for sure.
No, he got a drinking problem. Like seriously, he got a
Yeah,
DUI and all of that.
yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy. I remember. I read obscure shit, man. You know what I mean?
What he
Hey,
be?
you know
And I
what?
read that this dude, he has like I don't know what they call the aspirations of being a comedian.
Get the fuck out of
And
here, Omar Figueroa.
yeah, bro. I'm
Omar
telling you.
Figueroa, the same one.
The
Yo, you
same.
know what? You know what? Brendan Schaub, he was a UFC fighter once, and he turned out to be a really good podcaster. So you never know. I mean, look. Virgil Ortiz, that motherfucker played a guitar. Like he talented and shit. So I ain't gonna put it past Omar. Maybe he
Yeah,
tell good jokes.
right. Maybe
Maybe he
Everybody
do.
knows that. Everybody knows that a referee was a comedian, the one who always making them silly faces.
well,
Steve Willis, but he was a legit comedian. Like he has a whole stand up act and all of that.
who's this?
And what's the name was a judge, Mills
Yeah,
Lane.
yeah. Steve Willis, you know Steve Willis, Alexis.
Yes, yeah. He has to stand up.
Yeah, and it's good too. Like I ain't even
What?
capping. Like, yes, man, he's funny.
What?
I'm telling you, he like legitimately a comedian. The dude is wild funny.
Holy shit! Yo, I got that. I'm gonna have to look up video on that. I would love to see that.
Yo, look it up. Look, I'm telling you, his stand up is legit funny.
Yo, I could see that, man. I could definitely see all those faces he makes and all that. Yeah, I could see
And
that.
he on some. He a New York cat. Like Steve Willis is a New York cat. Like he on some New York shit.
Oh shit! No, I gotta look that up. Steve Willis. Wow.
Yeah, man, dude is wild funny, but like what was I talking? Omar Figueroa, Brandon Figueroa, I should say. I never been impressed by that dude. And Nery looked regular at 122. The last time he looked good was the Yamanaka fights. That was fucking
Mm.
years ago, bro.
So I
Speaking of
got
boxers with other talents, did you know Floyd can rap?
Who?
Floyd,
Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather.
What,
yeah,
like
he can rap a
rapping?
little bit. Not like not
Oh
like he gonna
yeah,
put out like
yeah,
a whole.
Nah,
yeah,
come on, battle. We all can
yeah.
rap a little bit. Like, yo,
No, no.
nobody could stop me. I'm watching boxing and
Yeah,
drinking
like that.
coffee.
Yeah,
Like
like that,
anybody
like
could
that,
do that.
like that. Like this dude.
he
What's his
he
name,
preached
man?
out. He preached out a couple of times.
Like Miller. Like Miller. What's that dude, Miller?
Yeah, Miller tried to come out with a mixtape. Like, bro, who gonna buy this shit?
Adrian
Yeah.
Who?
Brony did started rapping too. Remember that?
Don't let me get on no real for real rap shit. Cause like for real, I wanted to be a rapper for like 2 seconds. Then I realized I like making beats more than rapping.
Word.
Bro, man,
Legit.
bro. I want to do the same thing, bro. I want to. Kanye got me on that producing thing, man. Because I was like, bro, like you literally making like this, bro. These joints was hot, bro. Like
You
I literally was. Go ahead.
No, legit, yeah. Like I realized that it's kind of like drawing. Like I could draw, right? Like I can draw, but
word.
no, legit, yeah. Like I could draw. I've always been able to draw, but it's like that's not what I wanted it for. I just used it because I wanted to direct. So it's like, well,
Mm,
if I want to like put together what I would be trying to do with a particular idea, I could use the drawing to put it together. But
mm,
that's never been my passion. It's just I could draw though.
mm.
I could do it.
Wow.
Ring,
Yo,
you should put. Go ahead.
you do your own beats to your show, right? No.
No. Like that, I buy shit now. Like I buy shit. In the very beginning, I was using the beats I managed to save. Like I had a laptop, I had all my projects, all my
Mm,
project files, all my finished beats, and that motherfucking shit crashed. So I was only able to get like maybe 3-4 beats out of the shit. The beats I use now, those is not my beats.
All right, all right, all right.
He
I
used
wish
the Terminator, the
Are you
Terminator theme.
are you using one? Are you using like an old disco song I turned you on to one time?
hell yeah. Motherfucking Boney M. That motherfucker's a legend.
Wait. What's the name of this guy?
Boney M. That motherfucker is a legend. Look up Rasputin. Rasputin. That shit is that shit.
Wow.
Can you email that to me?
I'll email it to you. Like, yo, once you listen to this shit, I swear to God, you never gonna go back, bro. It's like sniffing cocaine and boarding a spaceship.
Boney and Rasputin. I gotta listen to that myself.
That shit,
Yeah,
man.
I
That
gotta
shit'll
check
make
it
you,
out now.
bro. That shit'll make you want to squeeze a bitch ass and titties and jump on a spaceship. That shit'll just put you in the right place, bro. Put you in the right frame of mind, man.
Mm.
And I like this. I like disco music too.
Yeah, me too, dog. Like that was a wonderful era of music, man. It
Yo,
looked
that's
like
Yeah, I be
Danny. It
going.
looked like Danny coming back. All
Danny
right, Danny.
Roman.
Danny Roman. It looked like he's holding his own a little bit. It's a better round for him than
Mhm.
the first two was.
Dude, but
Right.
wait a minute. I'm thinking like the guy was doing well. I'm looking at him countering and shit. He was doing okay.
Well, you talking about in the first two? Nah, he was getting fucked up in the first two rounds.
Okay,
Now he's looking
I
all
didn't see
right.
the. I tuned in the fight. Let's say maybe by the third, fourth round, probably like around there.
At the same time, Danny is a boring motherfucker. Like nothing stands out about Danny at all.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
nothing really, not power, not speed, not footwork, not reflexes. Just like he's a good, solid fighter.
A name.
Yeah,
A name. There's a lot of names out there, bro, and people just keep looking for these names, man. And like, there's dudes out there that you don't know that really nasty cats, really
man.
I
nasty
mean,
Listen,
cats,
man.
and you won't get
there
no
are
credit
some.
for beating them. You won't get no. Like, Nakatani was really like that.
Listen,
Now his name is
Yeah,
changed.
yeah, yeah.
I love the Andrew Conceos and Masayoshi Nakatanis of the boxing world.
Mm.
I love
Hmm.
them because those is the like. Look, I love the Diaz's of the world. Look at that fight with Navarrete. That shit was better than most shit that's been on
Right,
pay per view.
right, right. I tell you this. Let me put. Let's not even go too far. Would this dude be getting any credit for beating Chung Zepeda, Ramirez? Right when he fought Chung Zepeda, that was like an ain't shit fight, and he got exposed and all of this shit. Now it turns out Zepeda's a bad motherfucker, right?
Exactly,
But people
Right,
can't.
right.
But
Yeah.
people pass judgment on their lack of knowledge for a fucking name, bro.
that's
That's
true
what it
though.
Hmm.
is.
Like that's
That's
like
all it
look.
is. That's
Danny
all it is.
Garcia. There is no, there isn't a better example of that shit than Danny fucking. Everybody knows Danny Garcia, and in their heart, everybody knows he ain't shit.
He ain't
When
shit.
he ain't shit.
Come
Like
on, yo, dude. How long did I say that for, bro?
that's true though. You was
And I'm
saying
not
that
like.
before. A lot of people, I have to admit, you was saying that when he still had a O.
That's right, man. I saw nothing. You know why? Because I don't give a fuck about your zero. I'm watching who you are, and it was
Right.
easy to beat him. The dude had two left feet. He was rooted to the ground. Anybody with any movement would have given him a hell of a trouble. You know
Bro,
what I'm
how
saying?
you gonna have two
And then
left
when I
feet?
saw him, him against Herrera, it confirmed it.
Bro, he
I
got two
never.
left feet, and on one of those feet, he got 6 toes, and he still has no footwork. That's
You know who
Exactly.
might
crazy.
end up? You know who might end up looking like that, but he's gonna make a lot of people mad because of how popular he is.
Who?
Ryan.
You think that? Really?
Ryan
He
Garcia?
yeah. Because think about it though. It's not like I'm saying he's getting worse, but he
Uh,
isn't trying to fight the best either.
That's
So
true.
he might just end up looking like that guy. Like, yeah, you got to owe, but we know you ain't trying to fight nobody. So
Battle, I got a question for you. We
uh,
know he pulled out of the Fortuna fight, right? We all know that.
Uh-huh.
If he fight
right?
Rollies next, how you feel about that? Is that
If
a
he
cherry
fights who?
pick?
Rolly?
Rollies, because that's the rumor that he might fight Rollies in July.
Roll it with embarrass him, make him look stupid.
You bugging.
No,
Stop it.
I
no,
Stop
would, I didn't say
it.
I didn't say he'll win,
Nah.
but he would embarrass him,
nah.
Nah, I don't believe that shit.
Rolly's a
bro.
Dominican kid.
You
The
have to you
Dominican
have to
kid
understand why
embarrassed
Rolly.
Rolly.
You have to understand why Rolly is so hard to fight, and look at the sparring match between them. Rolly is so
Bro,
hard to
those
fight,
is
not because
bro.
Yo, did
I
you see
not
seen that
him
because
fight
he,
against the
Mourinho's fight,
Dominican
bro.
kid?
I seen that Mourinho's fight. Nah, man,
Right.
not Rollies.
but
Not
Nah,
him.
but
man.
listen though. But here's the thing though. Rolly is so hard to fight for Ryan. It's not because he got the good defense, good speed. It's not any of that. It's because this dude know how to wrestle. He really knows how to fucking get in there. He really knows how to get in there.
Okay.
And like let's say he gets getting pieced the fuck up, right? That's usually what's going on. He always getting pieced the fuck up. He gonna get in there, throw an elbow, try to trip you, try to pick you up and smack. Because that's what Rolly like to do because he be always getting his ass kicked.
That's
So
true.
that's the reason. Yeah. So like he wrestles so much to the point like it just frustrates people. They can't really get what they really want to get out of him.
But would you view that? Let's say that he fight Rollies, and I'm gonna ask you this next, Alexis.
Go ahead.
If he got out of the Fortuna fight, that's done. Fortuna gonna fucking fight Jojo Diaz, so it's a wrap for Garcia versus Fortuna. That's not gonna happen.
Okay.
Do you view Garcia versus Rolly Romero as a better fight or a worse fight?
You're asking me now?
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's probably
I'm
because here's the
I,
thing
I
though.
view it. I view it,
Hold on,
okay.
Battle.
Let,
Alexis, do you
let,
view that as a better fight or a worse fight than the Fortuna fight?
okay, so here's the thing, because I got to give you the whole spiel so I can get to it. I view it as a better fight, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because Rolly is is Ryan Garcia's work to do. That's his homework.
All
Okay,
right.
they've had a long history, or that dude Rolly, whatever the fuck his name is, been calling him out for a while now. Disrespecting him in social media, talking
Mm-hmm.
about what he did in sparring, this and that and the other. If they would get that fight on, I would fight that. I would find that fight to be more compelling than the Fortuna fight, even though Fortuna may be the better fighter. But to me, as an interested party, what's gonna draw me? The Rolly Massimino, the Rolly Massimino. For
Ese
those who
tipo una
don't know, that guy
basura, man.
used to be a basketball coach.
Man,
But
Romero.
yeah. But and then the thing that bothers me about the Fortuna fight is that that's Devin Haney's homework.
It is.
That's Devin Haney's homework, bro. And nobody can tell me nothing until Devin Haney sees that man. I don't want to hear nothing about Devin Haney. I don't give a fuck
No,
about
pero él va a
Linares.
pelear con el Linares. He's gonna fight Linares. That's a decent fight. That's a decent fight.
Again, that's a decent fight. But Linares, to me, I know you're gonna disagree with me, but I'm only one party there gets the credit for me. If Linares beats Haney, I'll give him credit. But if Haney
Tú
if
eres
Haney
malo.
beats Linares, I ain't giving Haney no credit. No, fuck it. Why? Linares was a shot fighter, bro.
Tú eres malo. Tú no quieres que ese niño se supere.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
look,
bro.
no, I'll say
That's
like
a
this:
name. That's a
Lenar,
name. Linares is a name right now, bro. That's what he
No,
is.
let me ask Battle. Let
he-
me ask Battle this. Battle. If all right, we know Haney and Linares gonna fight, right? Y'all know how I feel. I do view it as a solid fight because Linares is better than anybody that Haney fought so far. How
Which
do you
isn't
view that?
saying much.
You right. No, but you right about that because that's saying that like, yo, anything is a step up from the guys you've been fighting. But
Exactly.
right?
Battle,
Hmm.
how do you view that fight?
Man, I think people got Linares a little confused. Like when dudes being there trying to scrap with Linares, bro, he be piecing motherfuckers up. The reason people like kind of wrote him off is because dudes was moving up and they ended up knocking his ass out. So
True.
there was like there was like nah, but this dude ain't the good. So the thing is, Linares is a weird situation, right? Because it's like he can take a decent amount of punishment to the face, but once you start attacking that body, he's like, nope, it ain't. I got to take a knee. Like 'Cause he kind of like Alberto Machado. He reminded me of him right now.
Mm.
So honest to
Let's
God,
let's say this though, Battle. Haney is not a concussive puncher. Like we know
Mhm.
that. Like
Mhm.
he
yeah,
not a power
that's the
guy.
big part. That's the hard part.
Mm.
So the thing is, if Devin, okay, if it turns out like another Gamboa, right? More people going to be shitting on him. They're going to be going all types of. They're going to be saying you couldn't knock out Linares. Like they're going to be shitting on him. So I'll say it like this: if he knocks out Linares, they're going to be like big deal. Most people are not really going to be all that impressed. They're just going to be like, oh, Devin Haney has a name now. So
Oh,
Mhm.
that should.
I tell you how they'll be impressed, Battle. I tell you how they'll be impressed. And it's asking a lot. I don't really view it as being fair, but life ain't fair the way it is. What he has to do to turn Linares into something worth something is not only do you have to comprehensively outbox him, but because he was giving Loma little problems here and there. He
Mhm.
was. So
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
have to comprehensively outbox him and you have to stop him. We
Yeah.
know you can win a points decision. We all
Yeah.
know that. We know you can win those shits all day with your style. But if you can outbox him and stop him, now you cooking with rice.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Making a smoothie or something.
I mean,
He-
some
He's
some.
going he's going to comfortably outbox him though. You
I'm
think
not
so?
saying that he will or won't. I'm saying that the way that you could turn a negative into a positive out of that situation is if you comprehensively outbox him and stop him. Is he gonna do that? I don't know.
Does
Okay,
Lenara seem like the type of guy to outbox?
so what would
Because
you say? What would you say to a fight going 12 rounds tight and Linares having great moments and Haney getting the win?
I would say that. All right, this is what I'm gonna say. If Linares has success, then what I'm gonna say is that Haney's getting exposed a little bit, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just mean that he hasn't really looked bad yet. Even with Gamboa, the reason people say the Gamboa shit is a bad advertisement is because you didn't stop that dude. You
Right,
won damn near every round, but what
right.
they criticizing you for is because you didn't stop him. So if you go in there with Jorge, and this the other thing about Jorge that you got to consider, he's gonna fucking land that right hand, man. He landed it on Loma, and he could land it on you. And we gonna find out a lot about you if it land. We gonna find out.
Mhm.
and
If
because he talks so much shit about
that's
Gamboa.
yeah,
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah, because remember, and I'm not knocking Haney. This is not about Haney, but this is about the conversations that's on the ground. The conversation on the ground is he's the dream. He's baby Floyd. And I'm telling
Mhm.
you, there's parallels there, but you not what Floyd was at that age. Floyd was an animal at that fucking
No.
age. He
He
was
went.
a
Yeah, he's not.
fucking animal. He was a fucking animal at that age, bruh. Haney not an animal. He's a good boxer. He has a
Hmm.
future. But he not an animal. Like, nah, you're not an animal, bro.
Haney wants to be Money Mayweather without being Pretty Boy. That's what he is. He wants to be money.
Haney don't got the like Floyd, and this is not a Floyd appreciation moment. It's just, bro, like I was watching boxing through that whole era.
Mm.
That fucking dude was a hot fucking potato. That like, nah, you don't want to like you. Could you imagine Haney doing the Corrales or Floyd did the Corrales? No, I
Mm.
don't know. You
Let,
not
let me
know.
let me put it like this, right? Now we always get some things wrong, right? I get it. Like I know you guys are going to be flaming me for this, but there are some prospects I look up and I was like, this dude is going places because I actually see the potential for you going really far. Now, take for example when homeboy's moving up, now you're in the way. I saw him knock out Navarez. I was like, bro, this dude is going places, bro. This dude hits really fucking hard and he's super quick on his feet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And okay, he didn't go that far, but just give me a break, guys. It happens. Amir Mom, I was saying he was going to go places. He didn't go that far,
Yes,
but
yes.
he fought some good competition. So like, just give the guy a break.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what's another example? I'm trying to think of a good example. Okay, me personally, I know a lot of people thought I might sound crazy. I thought Bonzi was going to go places. He went places, but he kind of fell right off right
Who?
afterwards.
Who?
So
Vosdick?
Bosch did. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
he did
yeah.
go places.
Nah, he did, but it
but
didn't
I'm saying
last, bro. It
he
didn't
didn't last.
last.
It didn't last that long.
I see what you getting at. Like I thought that about Zwagbe Ugono, and then the Brazil fight happened.
Exactly, bro. Me and my brother was watching that, bro. My brother was crying, laughing. I was telling this dude, like, bro, this dude can fight, bro. This dude was knocking people out, knocking cats out left and right, bro. This dude can fight. He gonna knock Brazil out. Brazil ended up getting knocked down, got back up, knocked this dude flat
Yep.
out. I was
Yep.
like, bro. He like, bro, he like, what were you talking about? We talking about this
Bro,
dude
he
gonna go
knocked
far.
him into a different sport, bro. This dude is in kickboxing now.
I think he got knocked out again after he fought Brazil. I'm not sure.
No, he
Maybe he
did. He
did.
did. He did. He got knocked out again after that.
And bro, if you seen Ugano knock people out,
I
bro,
did,
you
bro. Like I was
you would
high on
think
him. Listen. That was supposed to be his debut under the PBC banner. If he would have won that fight, they was invested in him. Like the promotion was behind him. Nobody thought this dude was gonna lose to Brazil. Like, nah, he ain't losing.
right. Like the thing is, like a black Polish guy, like he easy to promote. Like, but the
A
thing is,
black
bro,
Polish guy? Oh,
Yeah, he Polish, bro.
yo.
yeah, it's believe it or not, like it's been a lot of Polish fans that's been gravitating to boxing these recent years, as far as Adam Karnacki and I know I might sound crazy, but it's a lot of people that was high on Spilka at one point over here,
I mean,
but
it's the like, bro. Remember, I follow these different channels and different promotional outfits like Timex that's based out of Poland. I follow all that shit, right? Yo, he's still a name over there, bro. Like he be at the shows and all of that. Him, Adam be going over there too. A lot of people don't realize that dude be going over there to Poland. He a name over there.
and Adam is American, isn't he? He was born in America, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's still Polish, bruh. Like he's still Polish. Like I'm still Dominican, but I'm American. But I'm still Well, not really, but not really. But kind of, but not really.
It counts
If
for
you do,
something.
it's one of them things where if you doing all right, motherfuckers acclaim you. That type of shit. Like, oh,
Yeah,
he's a
well,
Polish boxer in
Karnacki,
America.
Karnacki was raised here, but
Unless you're
he
Billy Joe
was born
Saunders.
here.
Yeah, he was raised in Brooklyn, bro. He came up
Yeah,
with Big Baby Miller.
yeah, yeah. He
But
like,
he speak that shit though. He speak that Polish shit. He be at the
yeah.
shows and all of that.
I think he came here like he was 10 years old or something like that. I
I
remember
think
on a
And that's why Danny Garcia never gonna really be Puerto Rican. That's why. You could say that shit like, I don't got to. All right, motherfucker, then don't speak Spanish. You ain't never gonna be Kodo. I know that shit. And your career almost over. Go to 54 and fuck around with them guys. They gonna eat you alive up there. Go to 54, Danny. Fuck out
that's
of
kind of
here.
mean. That's kind of mean though, because Oscar never really spoke Spanish, did he? And people
Oscar
loved him.
speaks Spanish, bro.
Spanish. Oscar speaks
Oh,
Spanish.
did he? Oh,
Oscar
okay. Never
speaks
mind.
Spanish,
Oscar
bro.
speaks Spanish, man.
I'm
No,
just
no,
saying.
no.
Never mind it.
Listen,
Listen.
Battle. I'm not telling nobody, and I say the same thing about quitting on the stool that I say about other shit. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. I cannot tell you what to do. I'm not castigating you for not speaking Spanish. If you went your whole life and you don't speak it for whatever reason because they didn't teach you or you didn't want to know, that's your prerogative. I'm just telling you that you never gonna be in. You're not gonna be in if you don't. I know that. You're not.
Look,
Motherfuckers hear you butchering words and shit like that and sounding weird. Motherfuckers gonna look like, hey, who man's is this, yo?
no,
Like, who is
no.
this?
The thing with Danny Garcia is not so much that he doesn't speak English. I mean Spanish. The thing with him is that there's nothing. He doesn't do anything that is culturally tying to Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, he
He,
don't.
he's not. He's
He's
not.
not
He's
hanging
not
with
prideful
reggaeton
as.
dudes. He doesn't do nothing culturally relevant to Puerto Ricans, bro. That's not him.
Well,
And
he doesn't have
they
the.
never connected to that. He's not gonna connect
You,
to that.
see, we got this man. We got the Spanish crowd listening, so he doesn't have the machismo, basically.
Right.
Nah,
He
I
doesn't
mean,
even
like,
come off
I
as
see what
Puerto.
you mean
Yeah,
because of Berlanga. Like, Berlanga
that's
is your
Puerto
New
Rican.
Yorican. That's your
Right.
New Yorican.
Right.
Whereas a Philly Rican's like, nah, not really. Like, you not really. Like, you up there, it's all cold up there and shit. You listening to Beanie Siegel and shit. And Meek Mills and shit. Like, nah.
Yo, when Berlanga got up on the rope and said, "Yeah, me puñeta." Yo, come on, man. Right there, when he said puñeta, he won Puerto Rico over. He took over the island with that shit right there. He said puñeta.
Yeah,
That's all he
man.
had to do, bro. Then he went to Puerto Rico. They have him fucking hugging and chilling with Trinidad and bang, you know, like he's like love, man. Like he's showing like real love. Like you could see like that shit just flows from him, bro.
Es que también un puertorriqueño de Nueva York, if they not gonna tell you nothing else, bro, they gonna let you know they Puerto Rican. That shit, they gonna have a whole Puerto Rican Captain America suit.
That's
Motherfucker,
him.
come
You
on,
remember?
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember? Homeboy. You remember Homeboy from Well, what's Joe Budden's old crew name? His old
You
his
took
old
because
rap
he
crew.
had he was in a couple of groups, bro. You talking about Slaughterhouse or before that?
Yeah, Slaughterhouse. You remember the homeboy? I always had to
Ortiz.
mention how he Puerto Rican. Yeah,
Ortiz.
Joel Ortiz. Yeah, Joel Ortiz.
Bro,
Yeah.
if you ever go to New York, battle, if you go to the Bronx, bro, everybody and their mother, if you don't know shit else, you gonna know where the Puerto Ricans is at, cause they gonna fucking type from Puerto Rico, papi. Like, all right, bro, I know, I fucking know.
But
Yeah.
did you hear me? Did you hear me the first time? They're like, yeah, I heard you, bro.
Real shit,
Yeah.
like motherfucker have a Puerto Rico watch, Puerto Rico jean jacket,
Yo,
Puerto
Orchard
Rico
Beach.
underwear.
Orchard Beach. You go to Orchard Beach in the damn summer. It's Puerto Rico, bro. So what's up, man?
Listen, it's a myth about Orchard Beach that if you lift up all the sand, it's a Puerto Rican flag. Yeah, it's a big Puerto Rican flag under that shit.
Hey, Ring, you follow Angry Joe?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
But real shit, yo, like Edgar did it right because like to Alexis's point, which is true, is he not putting on like that's how he is. He not putting on, it flows because
Right.
that's who he is because he in tune with the culture. Danny, I don't know what Danny is like. What are you, bro? If I never seen this dude and I never knew nothing about him, yeah, maybe he's Puerto Rican, maybe
Yo.
he Cuban. He looked more Cuban to me than anything. He act like a Cuban dude. He act like a Miami dude.
Dude, he looks like Smokey Robinson. Listen,
Word.
let me tell you something. I happen to be, I don't know if you know this story, man. I was in Santurce, all right? In the hood. The hood. My mother used to live there. When Danny Garcia went to fight Herrera, I saw the fight in a little fucking TV in a bodega that my mother told me, yo, listen, don't stand in this corner because motherfuckers will light you up. They don't know who the fuck you are. I don't know if you know about something about Puerto Rico, but if you're not from the hood and you standing on the corner,
No, pero es el mundo, manín, es el mundo entero. Tú no puedes, like, es el mundo entero. That's anywhere you go,
that's
bro.
True. That's true. But the point is, I saw him fight. I saw the reactions from Puerto Ricans, at least the ones that were around, to Danny Garcia. I heard the conversations from actual Puerto Ricans there as how they were receiving Herrera. And Danny Garcia. And when that dude was interviewed, bro, and he couldn't even say Boricua. He couldn't say the word Boricua, bro. That he tried to do that little Spanish shit he did.
Yeah.
And it was so fucked. And it came up so fake. It came out so distant. It wasn't like love was there and I just can't express myself. You understand what I'm saying? It came off straight like, yo, I'm here to get y'all to back me so I can get your money, bro.
Yo, de verdad, para mí, Danny Garcia un cubano. I don't consider him Puerto Rican, bro.
He should have tried going that route.
No, porque él hace la vaina de Tony Montana and he thinks that shit is funny. And I'm like, yo, if anything, I think Danny's Cuban, bro. Let me find out he Cuban because he really
make
like
a great Cuban.
He make a great Cuban. Like he got that pit bull douchebag vibe.
Yep.
He don't got that Puerto Rican that I'll fight you and I'll cut your head off and I'll cut your hair after that. He don't got that Puerto Rican vibe. He got that Cuban dickhead chest hair vibe. Like
he might as well wear him a white suit with a couple of things like that, no dress shirt.
That dude he's not Puerto Rican, bro. Like he the type of dude that got satin socks or some weird shit. Like you're not Puerto Rican, bro. Like I don't know who told you Puerto Rican, but nah.
Hey, I'm gonna catch you, Ring. I'm about to clock in.
I dig it. But yeah, yo, Danny is not Puerto Rican to me, bro. Like I know that he probably really is in real life, but he really not Puerto Rican to me. Like I just don't view him. He not that Bronx. He not that Fordham Road. Not
No,
that Selwyn. Not that
no,
Morris. Not that Valentine. Like nah, that dude is not
no,
Puerto Rican, bro. I don't know what
no,
he is. He look Cuban to me.
no. You're right. You're right, man. You're right, man. You know what I'm saying? So listen, what do you think of this fight that just happened?
I think that I'm never gonna really be a fan of Danny Roman because every time I look at his fight, I stop watching it. This is the third time that
This is
shit.
exactly what happened right now, right? Like we just chewed his ass out.
That like I try to sit through the shit, and I'm like, yo, this is the third time that happened. That I have his fight on, and I just won't care about that shit. That's not good, bro.
For real. Now I got confessions to make.
All right,
Figueroa, never seen him.
all right.
He's one of these dudes that I've heard a lot of. This Brandon Figueroa, like I heard about him a lot, but I never what am I gonna do with him? And
You
then
didn't miss nothing.
Louis Nery, I think I seen him once or twice, but once he started blowing weight and shit like that, I was like, who the fuck is this dude? You know what I mean? So what's your take on this fight coming up?
All right. Well, the intrigue of this fight, the real intrigue is that there's a lot on the line for these guys. There's a lot on the line because this is, even though they're both unbeaten, it's kind of like a crossroads fight in a way because it's like they haven't gotten nothing out of Nery. You feel what I'm saying? They haven't gotten nothing out of this dude. He been over there for a while, and he don't have that Mexican star type of. Like we fuck with you and we follow you. Nah, you ain't that. Now with Brandon, you got a fake Oscar De La Hoya thing going on. Like he young, he comb his hair, he got like blue eyes and some shit. Like he trying to be a skinny Christopher Reeves, Superman Clark type shit going on. I feel like the promotion is actually behind Figueroa. I feel that way.
Really?
I looked at the purses. This dude is getting mad more money than Nery, and Nery's the champion. Nery got the WBC title. Really? So I'm thinking if this motherfucker's close enough that they could swing it to swing it to Figueroa, they'll swing it to him because they trying to have some fake Oscar De La Hoya shit going on.
Yeah, this dude looks so Dominican, bro.
Word, Danny don't look Mexican, bro. That dude look like me.
For real. Louis Nery don't look Mexican. He's the most un-Mexican looking motherfucker I've ever seen in my life.
Bro, that dude is not Mexican, bro. That dude look like Cucu Valor. Nah, he don't look like Cucu Valor.
Nah. and he's painting his fucking hair blonde like all them little Puerto Ricans top rank have. I don't think he's gonna attract too many Mexican clientele to his corner and shit. I don't really
Yo, that dude is not Mexican, bro. That él un ecuatoriano. He lying.
Yo, seriously. He was from South America and then he adopted Mexico because he was going into boxing and shit.
Let me find out que es un ecuatoriano, un guatemalteco that was raised in Mexico.
Yes, 1000%. Oh, I see Brandon Figueroa now. This is Brandon Figueroa, no?
Yeah, that's hold on, that's not on my screen yet. Brandon is the one that looked like you could he has a really punchable face. Like you just want to break his face.
Yeah, I seen him. He's got the Superman haircut.
Yeah, like he be trying to promote
shit.
Yeah, he looked like Clark Kent with an eating disorder. That dude look like Clark Kent.
Like Clark Kent. Oh shit! They saw his like some behind the scenes shit. Yo, he's got a little F curl on his forehead.
Real shit, yo. That dude look like Clark Kent, bro.
Yo, stop. Oh, shit. What the fuck? You right? Oh my god. Really is.
Oh, yo, Danny Roman won, bro. Danny Roman won.
You know what he should do? He should put a big DC on his trunks. Yo, he can put a fucking DC on his trunk. Stop. Yo,
I hope he beat Nery just for that blonde hair. Who he trying to look like, Cisco?
For real, right? Oh, shit. Yo.
Oh, shit,
crazy,
yo.
Man. This is crazy, man. You know what this reminds me of? What we doing right now, this reminds me of back in the days, going to the fucking, like, the $3 movies and shit, the Deuce with the Kung Fu flicks and the beans,
wow.
and just laughing at the screen. It didn't matter what movie it was, because it was just about
I know what you're talking about. And they had when we used to cut class, because I used to go to Brandeis. We used to
went to Brandeis?
Hell, motherfucking yeah, I went to Brandeis. I went to Brandeis. What was the year I went there? I think I went there from 98 to 99 because I was only there. I was there for 2 years and I got kicked out on my second year. Then I ended up going to Watley real quick and I got kicked out of there. And then I got kicked out of a lot of high schools, man. Wow. Real shit. But I was in Brandeis, bro. And we used to jump on the one train, go down the 50th to the $5 movie theater and just laugh at whatever the fuck was on the screen.
Yo, 98. Damn, that's 10 years.
No, matter of fact, I'm wrong. It was 96. I think it was 96 to 98.
But it was definitely 90s. You were there in the 90s. I was there.
Yeah, it was 96. I think it was 9 because by 99, I had already got my GED. I got my GED before I would have graduated from high school.
All right. Yeah.
And I know that was in 99 because I just seen my shit. But I went to Brandeis shit. It was wild in them times, man. It was wild.
You went there during the Decepticon era?
Nah. Decepticons wasn't around in that time. When I was in Brandeis, the Latin Kings, the Bloods, and the Crips and the Mietas was all warring with each other. Okay. When I was there, that's what was going on.
Okay.
The Bloods and the Crips had just hit New York. Like that shit had just come out of nowhere. Like, cause you know that's some LA shit. That's not some New York shit. That's some LA shit. Yeah, the only shit that we had in New York at the time was Latin Kings, Nietas, and DDP. We didn't have no Bloods and Crips and none of that shit before that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was some whack shit when New York started fucking adopting LA shit. That shit was whack.
Yeah, but that shit didn't last. Like, if you look at it now, none of that shit lasts. Like, motherfuckers was doing handshakes and shit. Motherfuckers had little handshakes.
But I'm saying, Bloods is still running around here, man. Like, that fucking...
Yeah, but they are. Don't get it twisted. They out there, but it ain't what it was in 96. Like, that pocket from 96 to, I say, 2002, it was really wild. Like, it was real fucking wild. It calmed down a lot after that. Like it ain't nowhere near the same shit. Like motherfuckers was worried about getting $150s on their face and going to rec center parties, and it was different. Now it's nothing like that. Like it's not like that no more.
Okay. I know that this dude. What's his name? Right now, I'm so fucking detached from that shit. I'm just hearing all kinds of shit, and it seems like there's this like blood sets and like I don't even know. It's very
It was like you know what this shit was. En esos tiempos yo estaba vendiendo, so yo no estaba preocupado en vaina de eso, ¿me entiendes? Eso fue una vaina that it was like motherfuckers thought it was cool and provocative and shit like that, and it was always a distinction between like gangs and motherfuckers that sold drugs and shit like that. And it was like, those was two separate things. Like, por ejemplo, en un bloque, I'm not going to say where I used to be at, but en un bloque, it was surrounded, todo alrededor was different types of gangs, ¿verdad? Pero en ese bloque se vendía mucha droga. So, la gente en ese bloque, eso no fueron carajitos de 21 y 22 años, eso fue hombre de 25 y 30 años, hombre serio que tiene su negocio.
Right.
If any one of them any one of them gangs, any one of them, Land King, Blood, Crip, Mieta, what have you, if any one of them would try to do something anywhere near the block, yo, motherfuckers will shoot them like, yo, get the fuck out of here, B. Get out of here. Take that little bullshit. Take that bullshit over there, porque tú no vas a traer policía para acá, so they could be sniffing around haciendo preguntas. Get the fuck out of here, bro. And it was always that distinction que tú puedes estar en tu maldita ganga si tú quieres, pero that shit is not about nothing. Y'all ain't getting no money. Y'all ain't getting no money. Y'all out here just fighting because y'all feel like fighting. Para eso ponte a boxear, entonces. Si te gusta pelear tanto, pues ponte a boxear. Because right now y'all fighting over colors. And y'all looking crazy.
Yeah. Definitely. So I'm going to take a look at this freaking Louis Nery dude, right? And so his problem, he came up from 118, right?
Yeah, he's a bantamweight. Por eso es que se ve ordinario en el 122.
Really?
Yeah, he looks odd. Like ever since he moved, really, even after that, the only time he looked like, wow, out of this world was the Yamanaka fights, bro. After that, when he got caught with the clenbuterol and then he missed the weight,
He's never been the same.
He's never looked the same after that, bro.
Same, right?
He never looked the same at that. So I'm like, yo, I already see what you had going on. You was getting to the weight extra powerful because you had the clenbuterol helping you. Now that you don't have it helping you and you really on some regular shit, you look regular.
So they're telling me, I don't know which podcast I was listening to, but they're saying, I think it was, honestly, I can't even trust what they say because I think it was this Carpenter dude. He was talking up this fight. He was saying that, because that nigga could talk up PPC shit. But anyway, what he said is that basically this fight pits Figueroa's volume punching because he's very active.
Again, he does throw a lot of punches.
Right, against Nery's power.
And Nery's power is not like this.
Carrying up to 122.
It doesn't look like it carried. Te voy a hacer un ejemplo. Hay un dominicano que se llama Payano, ¿verdad? El Payano peleó con Inui in the World Boxing Super Series.
Yes.
Now, what if I told you that the first 1-2 that Inui threw, the very first one in the first round, he stopped Payano. The first 1-2, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
Fast forward, Nery fought Payano. He fought him, and he looked like he just looked confused, and he knocked him out. But it took him mad long to knock him out. Mad long. Like, you don't look like a monster. I ain't really that monster that beat Yamanaka. That shit was smoke and mirrors, bro. That shit was a myth. One, Yamanaka was old. We all know that. Yamanaka was approaching the end of his career. Two, you was on clenbuterol. That's how you got so much energy and all of that to make the weight and still have energy when you make the weight because you got a weight cutting agent helping you. Without that, you look basic, look ordinary.
And tell me, Julius, why do you think that people, I'm not saying you, but there's so many people that go by the names and then don't go, like take into consideration what stage of their career they were for a certain fight, how old they were, how,
Te voy a decir, mucha gente no tiene en mente, te voy a decir algo, eso es lo mismo que la matemática. Mucha gente no tiene en mente para la matemática, ¿verdad? Ellos no tienen la capacidad para eso. Y es la misma vaina con los detalles. Mucha gente no tiene en mente para los detalles. Like, to put it simply, some people are not smart enough to understand certain shit. And that's just the way it is. It's like if you tell me, I'm telling you, yo, Caleb Truax, some guys will see the name of Caleb Truax and say, okay, that's a name. And they'll be like, oh, Caleb Plant fought Caleb Truax, and Caleb Truax is a name. Pero lo que ellos no están viendo, ese tipo tenía 37 años. 37 años. He hadn't fought in 12 months. So, aunque he's familiar, you got to look at the whole thing. Like, yo, dude, this dude hadn't fought in a year. He's 37 years old. He went 12 rounds with you. That tells me all I need to know about you. Because that should not be happening.
Exactly. You know what? I just read some tweet. I don't know if you saw the tweet that I retweeted it. This nigga comes out of that like this is so bizarre, man. But it's part for the course for PBC fans. Nigga said um that now that Tank's not moving down, and that he's right, that he's not moving out of 140, he's gonna stay at 140, that he automatically becomes the best fighter at 140.
Yeah, esa gente, come on, man.
On what fucking planet?
Yo,
Like, how the fuck did that fit? He fought no. First of all, they criticized Ramirez and Hooker for not taking part in that tournament at 140.
Yeah.
Even though that tournament, you could say that tournament right now with the fight that we're going to get next week, that's the resolution for that tournament.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree that I could forgive that they weren't in the tournament. Well, I could forgive that Jose wasn't in it.
Right. They ended up fighting each other anyway. What was going to happen in the tournament, they did outside of the tournament for more money. Because that tournament, as we know, it was really fucked up. Money wasn't there. This and that. So the point is that they got to the finish line. And I would suggest, as a matter of fact, I wish I would have tweeted this out, is that fucking Muhammad Ali trophy be on the line too.
No, te voy a decir algo. Me gusta el tournament. Te voy a decir algo. This is why I like the tournament. Nobody was really paying attention to the cruiserweight division, and I was watching
that.
I was like, yo,
that was the best tournament. The one that was in.
The cruiserweight portion of the tournament, you know damn good and well that in America, mucha gente they don't watch that division, but it's a division that's full of punches. And what I liked about the tournament is that, like, yo, it's consolidation. The fights is good. People are watching them. I'm not like, I don't think I didn't criticize Jose for not being in the tournament because he's still unified with Maurice Hooker.
Exactly.
So there's no cause for criticism. The whole point of the tournament is to unify titles between champions, right? All right, he did that. So there's no reason to criticize him.
So the cruiserweight, the one that Usyk was in, right? That was the only tournament that it had all 4 belts there, right?
Yep, all 4.
That's the only one. That was the best tournament, and it was so well run, I believe, and just him, Usyk, going from one country to the other, and that was a beautiful tournament. You know what I'm saying? He deserves all the accolades for having finished that. But at 140, right? This is really the culmination of that tournament right now that we're gonna get next week.
I agree with that, though. I do agree with that.
So what I'm saying is this. How are you gonna say that Tank Davis is the best guy at 140?
Yo, you talking about listen, you talking about that dude that live in Memphis named Southern T. That's the idiot that said that shit.
What's this dude named Miguel, bro?
Oh, Miguel, ese pendejo. Yo, mira, ese tipo, de verdad, te voy a decir el secreto de Miguel. Para mí ese tipo trabaja para el PBC. Yo no sé cuál trabajo él tiene con esa gente, pero ese tipo ya tiene años mamando ese huevo.
Really?
Eso no es posible. Te voy a decir algo. You could be a fan, right? You could be a fan. But certain shit is not normal. For you to be on a dick like that for all these years, now you work for them, bro. I don't know if you do PR for them. I don't know if you part of their social media team, because that's a real thing. Just like The Zone and Matchroom have social media people, so does PBC.
You know, but people accuse me of that with Top Rank.
Oh shit!
Shit. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you the truth, but I think you know this. The only reason I fucking big up Top Rank like that's because everybody shits on them, bro.
Nah, I mean, look.
I'm looking up. I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying, and I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about the pundits. All right. And they're an easy target because I feel this is the reason why I feel that people shit on Top Rank, right? First of all, I don't think Top Rank fans do the social media thing like that. And I don't think that Top Rank really has kind of like fans. They just have like boxing fans. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Okay, I'm gonna put you like this, bro. I'm gonna put you like this. What I think is different about Top Rank. Let me get my headphones too, cause my shit keep clicking. I think
okay,
that's me clicking.
okay,
All right, you can hear me.
yeah.
All right, all right. The reason I think, yo, why the fuck am I clicking?
Damn, man, I don't know, bro. I think it might be me, bro. Fuck.
Nah, cause this when I talk, it be clicking. All right, let
Oh,
me
okay,
see.
okay.
Mute your mic for a second while I'm
I
talking. Let
do.
me see.
Let me see. How do I mute my mic? Okay, I'm gonna mute.
All right, bet. Now this is what I'm gonna say. Top Rank does not have shills because Top Rank appeals to the paying public, and that's the difference. When you talking about Top Rank, you're not talking about these PBC games. Top Rank is paying customers, people that's gonna go to a fight. They actually gonna physically go to a fight. You're not talking about these dickheads on Twitter that they don't even fucking have cable. They stream every fucking fight and they acting like they a boxing fan. Like that's your average PBC Twitter fan. That's literally who them guys. You think that them guys are sitting there buying all them pay-per-views all year? Hell no. You think they going to them fights? Hell no. Them dudes is on crack stream or they got a fire stick, and that's how they watch the fight. Whereas the people that watch Top Rank, this is your paying public. These are your customers that have a cable bill and they have ESPN and they have ESPN Plus.
Mm-hmm. 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 I agree. I agree. I agree, man. Because that's me actually. The first thing I did, buy my shit for the year, the ESPN Plus app, right? And follow if when Crawford got his pay per views on, I bought that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna support Crawford, even though I didn't really, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna complain too much about that fight. I mean that con shit. That shit didn't need to be in pay per view, bro. I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, it didn't. It really didn't.
But I certainly paid for Postol. And a lot of people don't know the story about the Postol fight. The Postol fight had to go to pay per view because HBO didn't want to pay for it because that dude, what's his name, Peter? Who the
Peter
fuck?
Khan.
No, not Peter Khan. The guy that was in charge of HBO.
Peter Nelson. Peter
Peter
Nelson.
Nelson. He had a fucking hard on for fucking Bob Arum and telling him what to do and shit. And he what he wanted is to do the Pacquiao fight with Crawford. And now, come to think of it, this I think that was one of the things that Bob Arum fucked up. They should have made the Crawford Pacquiao fight when they should just pay him because
Yeah.
what they didn't want to do, they didn't want to pay Pacquiao 25 million for that fight because they didn't, at that time Pacquiao had already lost to Mayweather, plus he had made the homosexual comments and shit like that. So he wasn't getting on Jimmy Kimmel no more. Like it wasn't he wasn't bringing he lost a lot of people behind that shit. He got canceled, really. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't want to make that fight, but for the benefit of Crawford, they should have made that fight, bro. For the benefit of Crawford, to pass that torch and be like, okay, here, now we got that guy. He passed the torch or whatever would have happened in that fight. But it is what it is, man. The point is that if you look at how they've been able to what they've been able to do over the last 4 years, man, everything's a fucking unification. Some people can argue the Teofimo Lopez being undisputed, but guess what? It had all the makings of an undisputed fight. I mean, Aloma was the man at 135. He took down the man, and there was 4 belts in there, even though one of them was whatever. Okay, so they made Crawford undisputed. They made Teofimo Lopez. They're about to do Ramirez. They involved. They got Fury with the Wilder fight. It came true. And when the first thing that I heard when Fury signed with Top Rank is I don't know if you know these guys, the Ringside Report and shit.
Yeah, I know Ringside Report.
This dude named Beeb and this other Eric Lorda.
Mm-hmm.
Two fucking of the biggest crybabies, man. Everything is they cry about every fucking. Oh my god! Complain, bitch, moan. That's all these motherfuckers do, bro. And when he started with when and this is the thing, right? So let's take it back. When Top Rank signed Frank Warren,
mm-hmm.
right? They said, "Oh, why you signing Frank? He got number garbage, this and that." When you look at it, what it led to Fury, right? Then when Fury signs with Top Rank, oh, now we're not gonna get the Wilder fight. That rematch won't be made. You got the fucking fight.
Mm-hmm.
And now you get in the fight with Eddie Hearn and AJ. That's another 4-belt unification. Who the fuck in the last 4 years been involved with what? Let me see. Crawford, Ramirez.
Y no te olvides de
Lopez,
175. Don't forget about
Fury,
175 because
and
they planning
175. They'll do that one too.
that they planning a unification between Joe Smith and Artur Better Beef. Before that, it was Better Beef and Vosdick.
And when Bivol's ready, they'll go get him too. I mean, you know, they'll make that fight with Eddie Hearn. It's not a fucking problem. So that's all they're giving you. If you're a boxing purist, bro, if you're a fucking boxing purist, why would you have a problem with Top Rank?
Porque la gente son estúpida.
It's crazy.
No, pero esa es la razón de verdad. If you being objective and you just looking at things for what they are, and I gotta say this, Brandon Figueroa was giving up his height, and he's a fucking dickhead. Like, I don't know why you doing
that. Yeah, he wants to be. He's gonna get knocked out, bro.
He's gonna get knocked the fuck out if he don't stop doing. He changing levels to get down to where the little guy is instead of using his height and his straight punches,
jabbing and moving and shit like that. No, but maybe he's not that type of fighter. I mean, I never seen him fight.
Seen him. But what I half expected is like, yo, come on now, like you got a corner.
You see this? Shit. Is this fucking like? Is this quality? I don't think so. Like, am I crazy? I mean, they're hitting each other, but this is not quality fucking.
This is boxing. I'm gonna tell you, this is not Navarrete versus Diaz.
Forget Navarrete Diaz, man. How about the two young bloods that was on before them, the Puerto Rican against the Dominican dude. They were both like 14-0, or one had a draw. You know, that was on the Navarrete Diaz undercard.
I'm trying to think.
They're gonna rematch him.
I know what you. All right, now I know you talking about.
Yeah,
I know you talking about.
From Massachusetts, the other dude's from Pennsylvania. This is not that. Them dudes skills, getting out the way, boom, one got caught, but the Dominican dude was like, bam, had like a real jab and fucking dude up, and then he got caught every once in a while. Like, that was a fucking fight. This right here is terrible. This is Rocky.
He looked like a baby Leo Santa Cruz to me.
Yes, this is Rocky Socking Robots, bro. And you want to tell me, yo, this is quality? No, stop. Stop.
Oh shit.
Stop.
Oh shit.
Garbage.
I told you that to me, el punto de esta pelea no es esta pelea. El punto de esta pelea is the Stephen Fulton fight, porque Stephen Fulton, like, he'll beat either one of them. Either one of them.
Yeah, I believe that too. I saw the Stephen Fulton dude. He's kind of nice. He's got some grooves in him.
Yeah.
He's got some grooves in him. Definitely. There's another kid at 122, and I don't know what the fuck's happened to him. I don't know what his last fight was. But I've been missing him. You know this guy named Carlos Castro from Phoenix, Arizona?
That name is familiar. Carlos Castro.
Look at a fight, an old fight. It's not that old, maybe a year and change old. Before the pandemic, he had fought the top rank gatekeeper, the Filipino guy that just comes forward and will fuck you up.
Talking about Hesta?
No, Genesis.
Cervania.
You know that guy's tough, right?
Yeah, guy's tough. Tough guy.
He's the one that gave fucking Oscar Valdez fucking hell, right? So Genesis Savannah he fights at from 122 to 126. He fights there. Like the dude, he's beastly and he's like energy personified and he hits hard. He comes forward. So he's the type of dude that he's gonna expose you. If you got some fucking bitch in you, he'll bring it out. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? If you got bitch in you, he's gonna bring it out. So Carlos Castro fought this dude. Carlos Castro is built like this Brandon Figueroa guy.
Yeah.
But Carlos Castro is a classic boxer. And let me tell you something. He boxed Genesis Cervania for 10 rounds or 12 rounds. Well, it was 10 rounds because it was a championship. Dude, he boxed him, kept him at the end of a jab, move, stick and move. Yo, Giovanni couldn't do shit with him. And Giovanni kept pressuring him. And he would not get into a firefight to do. He just boxed him and boxed him. It was so impressive. Look up that fight. Carlos Castro against Genesis Cervania. And I would like you to tell me what you think of that fight once you see it, man.
I'm watching this fucking. I'm like, yo, this dude, man, like Stefan will beat the shit out both these dudes, dog.
Yeah.
Based on what I'm seeing, Stefan will beat the shit out the both their ass.
Yeah, come on. And they're gonna watch tomorrow. They're gonna say, "Oh, this was a good fight."
Oh shit!
This is two kids that just. Did you know what this looked like? Like those two kids that got two sets of twins or brother and on Christmas that got two brand new boxing gloves. And then the fucking living room, and they're almost knocking out the Christmas tree, and the father's egging them on. Yeah, dale. That's what this shit look like. That's what this shit look like. This shit is no fucking highly skilled individuals, elite level comp. No, I'm not seeing that. I'm telling you that this is not it.
Nah, I mean the way it looks is that Nery doesn't have enough punch at 122 to keep the kid off, but at the same time, the kid ain't that good.
Right. Shit is whack, bro. Both these niggas are whack. And I'm glad I'm seeing this because sometimes I'll be like, yo, man, because I don't really watch BBC shit. So I'm like, yeah, sometimes it dawns on me like, damn, maybe, I'm missing something. But no, I'm not.
Tú eres malo. Oh shit!
Now I know I'm missing absolutely nothing by not tuning into fucking Showtime. Although I will tell you, I'm gonna tune into what my man Jermel Charlo.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna tune into that shit.
Ese Argentino, that dude is rough and tumble, bro. That's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tune in for Donaire Ubali because
that too.
I'm gonna see that. And what else? I think there was two fights there that interested me there. Donaire Ubali,
Stephen Fulton versus the winner of this fight. I'm gonna tune in for that.
Oh yes, but that's later on. And Donaire Ubali, Jermel Charlo Castano. And I think that I was interested in this. I think this might have been the third one. I know there was about 3 fights that I was interested in.
Yo, this kid is awful, dog. Like Brandon is awful, bro.
Yo,
he's literally chasing him like.
Yeah, he's not cutting off the ring. He's not doing fucking nothing, bro. And this power that Luis Nery supposedly has, I don't see it.
I told you.
You saw that?
I told you at this weight he looked basic. Really, they both look like I said. Stephen Fulton beat both their ass. I said that. The intrigue is finding out who gonna win this fight. That's the intrigue. But it ain't because they so motherfucking good. It's because they're both so basic.
Yo, this is something else, bro.
Brandon look like that fucking balloon man. You ever go to the car dealership and you see the balloon man? The shit with the arms that it just be floating.
Yes. Oh yes, yeah.
That's what he looked like, yo.
The
He
stick
looked like
figure.
that balloon man.
The stick figure at a car dealership or some shit that just be blowing his fucking arms and shit all over the place. Yeah, I know
That's
what
what
you're
he
talking
looked like, yo.
about. Yeah. Oh my god, this is terrible, man. Look at this shit, man. And they do this. It's like they oh my god, is he walking into him like that? Look at this.
Somebody gonna get the best thing you could hope for is that somebody gets stopped.
And nobody will. Now I see that.
You don't think nobody gets stopped?
Nah, man. None of them. They don't got the power to hurt each other, man. That's why they keep doing this shit.
They both throwing arm punches.
Yeah,
they both throwing arm punches.
Arm punches. This is all arm punches, bro. There's no like dedicated body work, setting up shit. There's no. That's how I. Did you see those like three uppercuts to the body? The dude didn't even fucking flinch. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh my. Oh, that's what might stop it. A fucking head. What this for? You know, head-to-head cut or some shit.
Yo, he said he looked like a 7-Eleven version of Margarito.
Who said this shit? Oh, you could read comments, right? Damn.
Oh shit. This is gonna go on for another. This is gonna go on for another 8 rounds, yo.
Oh my god! You mean this is not even past the 12th round? I mean,
it's the round? 4th, bro. It's the 4th.
Oh my god! This is
yo. This shit look. I'm not gonna lie. Like ever since you said that about like yo, they really not committing to the body. There's really no kind of game plan. They're just throwing. It's noticeable that like yeah, like they not really like all that.
No, man, these are not championship. Premier championship. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Premier. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You stupid. What is Premier about this shit? What is elite about this shit? Shit.
Tú eres malo. Tú eres malísimo.
They should put a big G instead of that PBC thing, that icon that comes out. It should be G on it. Garbage. The fuck it is. It should be garbage, and then garbage on Showtime.
Oh. Oye, esto dije primierda. Yo dije primierda. Yeah. Instead of Premier Boxing Champions. Dije primierda.
Oh my god, I missed nothing. Oh my god. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Oh shit. Yo, I never would have thought of that. Yo.
Primierda boxing.
Primierda boxing. Yo, I'm legit crying. Primierda boxing champion.
This is horrifying. Look at this shit. Man.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Honestly, we should be getting paid for watching this shit, bro.
Oh shit, my ribs hurt from that shit. Oh shit.
Look at this. I'll tell you what. You know who I feel sorry for? I feel sorry for the fucking judges, man.
Nah, real shit. Like you can see that he's not cutting the ring off. Like you can see that he's literally following him.
Yeah,
he's literally following him.
Who's
and walking in the shots.
Who's this? Isn't it Joe Goosen?
Who? Brandon Figueroa's?
Yeah. Isn't it Joe Goosen?
Nah, I don't think it's Joe Goosen. But he looks awful, bro. Like he really looked like awful. Like
this is terrible, man.
Oh shit, Primierda boxing.
This is
Primierda.
this shit, Louis Nery. I've heard so much of this Louis Nery motherfucker, man. I told him like, this is what you
Yo te
got.
dije que el tipo es ordinario, man. Él es ordinario, se ve ordinario. To me, he's looked ordinary since the Yamanaka fight. Él no hace nada especial.
Nothing. He doesn't even commit to them punches, bro. Where is this power he's supposed to have?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can see that he's really not driving the punches. Those is arm punches. Everything that they both throwing is arm punches.
They must have contacted each other. Listen, let's not hurt each other today. I'm not gonna really try to hurt you. Okay, let's do. Okay, fine. All right, let's do it.
Primierda Boxing Championships, yo. Con the Primierda Boxing analysis.
Oh man, what is this? Ooh, what's this? The Showtime sports documentary, The Kings. You know what I love about this? Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? The Kings. Showtime. All that. Every time they show some shit about some really classic shit, guess who was behind the fucking shit they're talking about?
Top Rank.
Exactly.
Bob Arum.
And
Real shit, though.
Steven Espinoza talks so much shit about Top Rank. When they went through the pandemic and they had to put on classic shows, these motherfuckers been around with PBC for years, and all they could think of to put on is old Top Rank boxing fights, man. Stop it, bro.
Nah, they did give us a good Jamal James fight.
And that's another thing. These names were Jamal James. Like, who the fuck is that? I don't know. I don't know who the dude is.
Shit.
Who's the other guy? I don't fucking know. You know Terrell Gaucher. Like, who the fuck is that guy? And every time his name comes up, oh, that's a good fight.
Yo, dog. Like Terrell Gaucher, like I like it's like I said, that they try to create a world within a world to where if you see a name, it's supposed to mean something. Like, nah, it still don't mean shit. It still don't mean shit to me.
Seriously. And then you're a hater when you point it out. Like, no, like Terrell Gaucher.
Bro, look at his jab though. Like, and I'm not being funny, like I'm not being petty. I'm dead ass. Like, you really not. And now he's switching. He's trying to jab with the left now. That shit, I don't know, dog.
There is no fucking jabs here, bro. Look, like if you're a kid and you're walking into a boxing gym, like they won't allow you to fight like this. Am I right or wrong? The coach is
I mean,
like no.
Figueroa is losing form. He's losing form left and right.
God,
like,
did you see that? What the hell was that? Oh, he switches from one side to the other.
Yeah, he tried to switch it.
Yeah, he switches from one side to the other. He looks like a lost puppy. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God.
There's just nothing on these punches, though. There's nothing on the punches. There's nothing on them.
Yo, these dudes aren't even marked up, man. Look at his face. Igualito. They're not even marked
No,
up,
pero
bro.
está sudando. Mira el pelo.
Oh, no.
This is like when Superman fought General Zod.
This was a what? A body punch? Oh, yo, man. Louis Nery says, "Oh my God, Louis Nery."
Bro, this shit is gonna go all 12 rounds, bro.
Yo, watch this shit be. No, this got knocked out, bro.
Who got knocked out?
Louis Nery.
You lying?
No.
Hold on, my shit must be slow.
He got fucking knocked out with a body punch. Yo, Louis Nery saying shit, B. It wasn't even much of a punch, bro. Just hit him in the right place. Yo, Louis Nery is garbage. Hot garbage. Hot fucking garbage. And these dudes was trying to say like Inu is avoiding him. So, God.
No, pero ya eso se sabía, que sin su clenbuterol el Nery no sirve.
Yo, Nery is hot fucking garbage. And let me just tell you something, bro. It speaks to the quality, man. It speaks to the quality, bro. Guess what? This dude Nery, he's Zamfer. All right, he's Zamfer Promotions. So they take Nery to PBC because basically they know who he is. Right? They take their garbage to the PBC.
No es eso, porque también el Navarrete, like Zanford does business with everybody.
With everybody.
With everybody, porque también Navarrete, Cuadra, Estrada,
yes.
Munguia.
But the best fighters are somewhere else. But the thing
That's
is,
true. That's true.
This is what I'm going to tell you with this, bro. So you can't tell me that if Gary Russell Jr. wanted a Navarrete fight, he couldn't get one because
no, he could have got it. He could have got it. If he wanted it, he could have got it.
Anytime he wants.
Mira, le ofrecieron. They offered him, bro. Remember. A couple of months ago, they offered him $1 million to fight Josh Warrington in a unification match. He turned it down. That was months ago, right?
He turned it down.
He still hasn't had a fight yet.
Right. He says, "Nah, that's not $1 billion. Is not enough for me." And you fighting no fucking body. And PBC fans, don't ask him to move up. How about that whole? I'm gonna get my revenge on Lomachenko, but motherfucker, you still at 126.
Exactly. Like what happened to going up for Devin Haney? What happened to going up for Terrence Crawford?
Here's the replay. Oh, he reacted to a body punch, man. He reacted late to a body punch, dude. He was not well conditioned. That whole shit that he's doing with his body's like fucking around and it's catching up to him. He got hit.
Yo dije que en este peso, en el 122, el Nery no es bueno. Él no tiene pegada en esa división.
Watch. You seen the replay? Here it is. I'm looking at it. He got hit in the neck. Oh yeah, it was a liver shot. It was a liver shot that just fucking. Then he reacted late to it. Yeah. You know what? This is gonna go down as a hell of a fight, a knockout win over a sitting champion for Figueroa.
He said schoolyard fight.
You know, this really is two low quality motherfuckers living in a bubble. You know what I'm saying? Where they get to look great amongst wherever the fuck they are. Man, this is crazy.
Oh shit.
Oh shit is right.
Bueno, por lo menos lo que yo voy a decir es que por lo menos la vaina de Nery ya se acabó.
Yes.
La vaina de Nery, la vaina, ese aire de que no, que he's Inui, que por lo menos esa vaina ya se acabó. Y'all can't run around with that shit no more.
Yep. So then this guy is gonna unify against
Stephen Fulton. Y para mí Fulton le gana.
Yeah. But they were talking about. But I think Fulton even beats what's his name? That's supposed to be his man though. That's not gonna be next. What's his name? The kid from Ireland.
Oh, Mick Conlan. Ellos no van a pelear, mané. Mick Conlan, te voy a decir algo. Mick Conlan, ese tipo no tiene pegada.
No,
he's tiene suspect. Pegada.
He's suspect.
He's sus like Stephen.
Real.
If it was Mick Conlan versus Fulton, I'll go Fulton, bro. The only one I see que le gana a Fulton, el Uzbek, que tiene los dos títulos, MJ.
Oh yeah.
MJ le gana ese tipo. He's a matchroom fighter, but he's got a deep amateur background. Like, ese tipo le gana a Fulton, posiblemente, pero toda esta otra gente no le ganan a Fulton.
So let me get this straight. The matchroom guy has 2 belts with him.
Yep. And he won both of them shits from Well, the way it was, the Uzbek dude don't have a lot of fights, right? But he got a deep amateur background, so they threw him in there with Daniel Roman right away, and he beat Roman. Después que le ganó a Roman ran over there to the PBC, and he been over there ever since, saying that, oh, I want a rematch. Well, if you want a rematch, why the fuck you went to the PBC? Why the fuck would you go over there?
So Roman had 2 belts with him.
Yep, Roman had 2 belts.
Wow.
And MJ beat him for them belts. And MJ didn't have a lot of fights at the time. It's like the same way that they moved Lomachenko, that he didn't have a lot of fights, but he got a deep amateur background.
Yeah,
so
I remember that. I remember that fight. As a matter of fact, Roman was a Golden Boy fighter, no?
Yeah, I think he was. No. He was a Matchroom fighter. Matchroom signed him. He was one of the first signings that they had when the Zone debuted in America. Him, Danny Jacobs, Demetrius Andre, Jarrell Miller. He was one of the first signings that they had. El Diablo, so he stopped Nery. Bueno, por lo menos se acabó la vaina de Nery, and I don't have to fucking hear about him anymore.
Yeah. Now they got this guy with his little WBC belt and his little, what's the other one?
The WBA regular.
Oh, please.
Ese tipo no quiere saber de MJ. Ninguno de los dos quieren saber de MJ. Because they know, like, bro, MJ will beat the both of y'all, bro. He'll beat the both of
y'all. You're talking about him and Fulton?
Fulton is a 50-50 fight, bro. That's what I'm going to say. That the only one that I see that stands a chance of beating Fulton and the only one that stands a chance of beating MJ that I see is each other. That's it. Everybody else is food. Or and everybody.
I don't think Fulton is full-fledged PBC.
I heard that I heard that he's not like a for real PBC fighter, and I'm hoping that he not. So like, yo, get that belt, get that shit popping with Brandon Figueroa,
and go get your money at the Zone.
Exactly. Get that belt from Figueroa, who we know you could beat, and then get up out of there.
Yeah, B. I have to like give it to this. I gotta give the Zone their credit, bro. These dudes they're really about making fights and their money, and yeah, definitely.
Bueno, me voy a dormir ya que
yeah, bro.
I'm fucking
all right,
old.
bro.
I'll let you, bro.
All right, brother. Peace. Later.